Bonsoir. I tell the truth, this ghost is pulling a fast one. No, I'm not dead. Hello, Ogre. Hello, Gavalder. Hello, Karina. Hello, Column. Hello, Charm. Hello, John. Hello, Ronan. Thank you for lurking. All right, look, I could have started earlier today, but I decided to prioritize familial bonds and things like that. You know, maintain healthy relationships with people by spending time with them because that's important. But makes sense. No, okay. Now, I will put up a disclaimer today. This shit is apparently not for the faint of heart. Put it on the screen, please. Okay, we got a content warning. This is a horror game. It is not intended for all audiences. Please visit our website. Actually, you know what? I'll update the title. There we go. Slay the Princess contains flickering image effects as well as a parallax effect that on rare occasions has caused motion sickness in players. If either of these cause health issues for you, you can disable them in the game's preferences. Unlock proximity farting. What is that? How does that even work? Oh, hey, Binks. Do you like women? Because we have to confront one today. Let's see what ride we go on tonight. A wild one. I found this game, and the moment I saw it, I knew this is a really fucking good game. If you can stomach it. I fucking love women. Oh boy. By the way, this game is 10 gigabytes for some reason. Despite the fact that it looks like a fucking visual novel, it's 10 gigabytes. Anyways, good luck to me. Don't die. Don't cry. Whatever horrors you may find in these dark spaces, have heart and see them through. There are no premature endings. There are no wrong decisions. There are only fresh perspectives and new beginnings. This is a love story. Everything about this game gives me intense, like, no vibes. Like, oh god. Definitely Bitcoin miner, stop. Preferences. Windows, good. Skip. Nothing. Visible. Boil effect, parallax for flickering images. Everything looks good, okay. Controls. Okay. I play Happy Chaos, I have no remorse. Oh, hey, Fawcett. That's a lot of controls? No, not really. It's a visual novel, I think. The children yearn for the mines, that's why they're called mine. No, hold on now, Binks. Let's just go.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Oh, I don't like that. Oh, no. Oh, it's got gyroscoping. Someone reads it for you? Game of the year, I know, right? It's fully voice acted.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Okay, gotcha. That's a lot of options. That's where the 10 gigabytes went. Kill her. The world can end then. Deus Ex Machina. Oh, let's see. What at the end of the world were you talking about? Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? Killing a princess seems kind of bad though, doesn't it? Can't someone else do this? Forget I'm not doing this? Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending? Do I get some sort of reward for doing this? Oh, okay, thanks for telling me what to do. Sweet, I've always wanted to off a monarch. Viva la revolucion! Silently continue the cabin, turn around and leave. Help! Ah! No shot, those are all the options. No wonder this thing's 10 gigabytes. Oh, good game, good game. Turn around and leave. I'm okay with this one. You guys, what do you think? I'm gonna make this a collaborative effort that I will be the one to, you know, ultimately make. Get out of there? You want to turn around and leave? If the funny the game immediately ended there, you want to try it? You want to just press this button and see what happens? All right, let's try it.
Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going?
Okay, fine. I'll go to the cabin, slay the princess. Okay, fine. I'll go to the cabin and I'll talk to the princess. Maybe I'll slay her. Maybe I won't. I guess we'll see. I definitely know where I'm going. Nope. The only thing that matters is where I'm not going. The cabin. I'm not going to the cabin. I'm actually pretty okay with the world ending. I relish coming of a new dawn beyond our own. Gotta walk in the opposite direction now. Quietly continue down the path away from the cabin. Lie? Not here, motherfucker. That's where. Slay the spire. I know it's very deceptive. Let the world end. Let's see. I'm not going. I mean, we could. I mean, just like how you want to say no, right? Just kill everyone. I mean, you know, we were on the way to go kill somebody, if you want to go do that. But instead we were turning around and leaving because we don't want to kill somebody or don't want to deal with whatever's down there. You know? 10-year lifespan, God. We need to take you to a haunted house? No. I'm going to say no to that. Why would you do that? I'm not going to say no. You can't make me go to something without consent. Anyways. Nope.
Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin. Good. What we're being asked to do here is wrong. Better to wash our hands of this whole situation than to take part in it. Ignore that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking about. That's strange. It looks like this path also leads to the cabin.
God damn it!
How convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
Again, and leave. Again. Damn it. Are you serial? I mean, do you want to try again? Morkjack. Seeing this game getting a lot of traction? Oh, well, yeah, because it, like, released a trailer. I saw the trailer, and immediately I knew this was going to be a good game. If I can sit through it. It's a good game. It's overwhelmingly positive so far on Steam, by the way, just letting you know that. Leave again, funny. The world didn't end the first time, true.
You're really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you? It's remarkably selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies. Forever.
Based off concept alone? Yeah, by the way, like, this shit is 10 gigs. Why is it 10 gigs? Maybe everyone should die. That's what they get for dumping me in the woods and asking me to kill someone for them. You're not emotionally blackmailing me into do this. Images must be huge. They're all hand-drawn from what I can tell. This game, 10 gigs? Yeah! Voice files too, also true. Everything is voiced. Narrator, look at the prefix of my name. You think anyone cares it dies? I mean, I know what you would pick, but most like you, yes, that's true.
Stakes and consequences aren't emotional blackmail. They're facts of life, and if you had an ounce of maturity, you'd understand that.
I would have assumed much less. Me too. The visual novel? Technically, yes.
But fine. turn around and trek back
Dweeb.
down the path you came. Oh, would you look at that? You're at the cabin again. Now, I'm not normally one for superstition or astrology, but I have to say, it seems like the universe itself is doing its best to bring you to your fated confrontation with the princess.
I think I read that this game is like Stanley Parable if it were a psychological horror. As if Stanley Parable wasn't already a psychological horror, but yes. Oh yeah? I mean, at this point, guys, do you want to keep trying or do you... Oh, Mork Jack, thank you for the follow. Enjoy your stay. How to spooky. Hey, Peanut. We're just at the beginning of the game. We're trying to leave, but it won't let us leave. If you don't try again, the narrator will think we're wishy-washy. Also true. You missed like 12 slurs? That's not true. None of these options are me because they're a distinct lack of swear words. Also true.
There's always a choice. Let me tell you right now that you're making the wrong one for pretty much everyone who has ever lived, as well as for everyone who ever will. And here we go. As you trudge into the woods, something strange starts to happen. At first, it's little flickers out of the corner of your eyes. Glimpses of familiar wooden structures.
Oh, goddamn, it's right there.
But as you focus
on God!
You start to realize that those flickers weren't just a trick of light.
Had been in here before, forgot who the raider was. I'm sure then, I bet, but they sure know their taste in streamers. Heck yeah. Great job, team. Oh no.
In every direction, there is a path and a cabin. And not just a cabin, the cabin. An infinite fractal of paths and cabins desperately trying to draw you back to where you need to be.
Kappa, thank you for raiding with a party of one. Welcome in, Raiders. Hello, my name is Braun Swa, modern day bard at your service, your one-stop shop for poetry, performance, and pleasantries. When I'm not playing fighting games, you can usually find me reading, writing, and sometimes I might even sing you a song, but hey, welcome in. Gunfire Reborn is a great game. You guys should try it. Outside of that, though, objection. Hi, I'm playing this game called Slay the Princess. It's a psychological horror meets Stanley Parable. Oh, hey, Excel. Good to see you. You like horror? You're gonna love this game. I know this is a great game from the moment I saw the trailer. That being said, good God, it's a no way. Thank you very much. Doki Doki Literature Club, it's only cabin, it's true. Alright, we tried to leave. All paths led back to the cabin. We tried to leave again, this is what happened.
Wait, what's going on? You're too stubborn for that, aren't you? It doesn't matter how many paths or cabins appear around you, you're just going to do whatever you can to shirk your responsibility because you care more about irritating me than you do about the fate of the world. You've doomed us all, you know that, right? But of course you do. Otherwise you wouldn't just wander off into the forest in search of certain death. You lose track of just how long you spend aimlessly tromping through the wilderness. But it's not like any of that time spent lost in the woods really matters, because it isn't long before the world ends and everyone dies.
Okay. Something else? Oh, yeah.
You're on a path in the woods. And at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
There's the Binks option. You bastard! Oh. Turn around again? Those walls were here last time. Yeah, I'm going to the cabin.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat.
Oh, hey, Emblem.
She will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying.
I'm starting to understand why this game is 10 gigabytes.
She says.
Or the walls so that you don't wander off this time. Howdy, Farum. Take the hardcore murderer route this time. Alright.
If we're stuck going in there, maybe we should believe her. Maybe she isn't a liar.
Huh. The voice is contrarian.
Ignore him. He's just being difficult for the sake of it.
Thanks.
Let's keep an open mind.
The voice is in my head. Oh god.
The cabin interior is wrong. A confusing patchwork of many cabin interiors.
Oh, great.
Projected across what's almost the same space. But it's all shifted. An inch here, a foot there, such that the seams are never quite visible enough for the place to make any sense.
Oh, well, if it isn't the consequences of my own actions.
The only furniture of note is a plain table, its legs all the wrong lengths, its material devoid of feature. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. If he wants us to take it, maybe we should just leave it to collect dust, or better yet, grab it and throw it out the window. What good is a knife against a world-ending monstrosity anyway?
True.
No, we're taking the knife. Have you seen this place? We have literally no idea what to expect and no idea what we're dealing with.
Also true.
I've already told you what you're dealing with. You're dealing with a princess. How many times do I have to explain this incredibly simple and straightforward premise?
This is like the Stanley Parable? Yes, it's like Stanley Parable meets psychological horror, as if Stanley Parable wasn't already a psychological horror, but you get the gist of it. Yeah, the voice can be seen by the top thing says. This is the narrator.
You can't just say that. But when everything
Love
is
that game?
so
Yeah, it's a great game.
wrong. Listen to me. My job is to describe facts as facts and to guide you through your job, which is to slay the princess and through that action, save the entire world. And if you're going to slay her, you cannot let fear creep into your heart. You cannot lose yourself before you even get to her. Oh, ho, ho, ho. You've piqued my interest. What's going to happen if we lose ourselves?
Ah! 3D effect of the sound? Oh, that's cool. I mean, I could put on headphones right now. I have them right here. Just plug it in, you know? Excuse me. Give props to VAs who literally voice everything, not just the narrator, because it's a super long process to get them in the tone you wish to direct it. That's true. That's not it. This one. And then turn on the headphones. Where'd I... There it is. Okay. You streamed that headphones? Yeah.
Nothing, because you're going to pull yourself together.
Alright.
Just ignore the stressful geometry and stay calm. How? Even if we closed our eyes, you're constantly describing it to us. I'm not going to stop doing my job, so you're just going to have to get better at yours. And quickly, if you don't mind. Yes, take a deep breath. I'm all for getting under his skin, but we'll miss out on loads of fun if we shrivel up into a ball and go insane the first time we see something weird.
It's true. If you have a collab, scream help. Noted, huh? Oh, hey, Gamba, dropping by with positive vibes. Good to see you. I hope your training montage is going well. Okay, headphones are cool, but I can't really hear. Everything's a little muffled, so. I kind of like my surround sound better, so we're gonna go with that. Okay, psychological horror. We can do this.
What you're seeing here is obviously real. Just accept it and go with the flow. It really isn't hard.
It's true, actually.
Okay, I'm fine. Good. Now, whenever you're ready, we're all waiting for you to complete a very important task.
Yes. You didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall.
We should look at ourselves. Wouldn't that be fun? You won't be looking at yourself because there isn't a mirror. There's the table, the blade sitting on the table, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here. There's definitely a mirror.
There definitely is a mirror.
There isn't. You insisting it isn't there just makes me want to look at it even more.
Damn, we are assholes. Why would you lie about that? What's the point? I also want to look at myself. I want to see how handsome I am.
Exactly. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would a mirror even do? You waste time preening yourself instead of doing what needs to be done.
The bar's a bean? I'm not a bean. Approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
Oh, hey, Hassan. Oh, hey, Nugget.
This really isn't funny.
Oh. Wipe the mirror clean?
You reach forward and rub your hand
Oh.
against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
What the hell?
But it was there a second ago. Now it's gone. You know that taking the mirror away from us isn't going to change things.
What are we?
We'll
A
find
lizard
it.
man, apparently.
Then
Nice
we'll see
hand, thanks.
whatever it is that you don't want us to see.
Huh. Alright. Okay, chat. Do we take the blade or do we go in hands a-swinging? Alright. What do you guys say? Cool reveal? Yeah. You just go into the basement. Blade? Hey, church. Fisticuffs. I'm gonna take notes on the storytelling. It's true. Oh, we love a blade. You guys want to go in with a blade, huh? Take these motherfucking hands? Alright, hold on. Let me put it to a vote. Because this one is a cool 50-50. But hey, welcome to Slay the Princess, which is Stanley Parable meets psychological horror. Possibly a love story. Choice. Blade. No blade. I'll give you 2 minutes while I drink some water. I'm a blade believer. Oh, cool, yeah. You got the dog in you? Yeah. This being a love story would be awesome. I mean, it said in the, what's it called? You know how it has like a disclaimer thing where it says like, be careful, this is psychological horror. It has some flickering lights and things like that here and there. Not for the faint of heart. Also, it's a love story. God damn it. Gotta be honest, I don't know what the blade's for. Me neither. So far, no blade is winning love story in all of this. I know, right? Blades for cooking nice soup for the princess. Sure was nice of the princess to invite us over for a picnic, eh, Luigi?
I hope she made lots of spaghetti.
It's for stabbing. It's true. That means we can kip the princess if you want to. You know, you can try to fix her, I guess. Equal rights and lefts, yes. It's 3 to 5, guys. You have 1 more minute. I don't want to kiss this princess. You don't even know what the princess looks like yet. Fix her. We can fix her. I don't think you can fix her. If anything, she's gonna fix us. I can fix her. I don't know who she is, but I feel confident. Well, all right. Well, once this choice is over, we're heading in. And we're gonna find out what exactly we're dealing with here. Okay. So far, the choices are tied. 5 to 3. Believers in the cause, we can fix her. Might need the blade to do other stuff. Maybe. Possibly, Kavalder. Who knows? Right? We are lacking critical information here. This is just a personal preference, really. There is no right or wrong answer. But so far, we've been very contrarian with the narrator. Who needs a blade when we got these hands? It's true. Motherfuckers out here leaving a knife on the table told to kill somebody. Do it with your own hands, bro. Basement door locks behind us. We need to pick the lock or something? Maybe. I agree with Binks. Carve our names in the wood of the walls after we marry her. So, you guys voted no blade. So, we're just gonna enter the basement then.
The door to the
what the
basement
fuck?
open, revealing a web of branching staircases all built from unidentifiable materials. Nothing here seems to belong. And the closer you examine your surroundings, the more confused you get. Your head throbbing with the effort of making sense of this place. None of the stairs.
You guys ever read House of Leaves?
Let alone down. The air here has a sickening, almost sludge-like miasma.
So what
to it.
happened was that on the last, so we already died once,
That
see?
comes from the blending together of
In the
endless
last,
stages and
so
points.
the game loops and it seems that
Simultaneously
your,
everything, and yet the sum of it all coalescing into into a thick, nauseating nothing.
So we died once already, technically, and that was like chapter 1. Now we're in chapter 2, where we try it again. Except the consequences of our actions seem to follow along with us. So last time we tried to ditch our responsibilities and leave. Unfortunately, this caused a rip in the space-time continuum, creating multiple cabins that have all coalesced into one cabin, which explains the interior of this place. Whoops. I remember a Destiny encounter like this. Fucking jump. That was quick, I know, right?
If the princess lives here,
10 gigabytes worth of stairs.
doing her a favor.
Alright.
Her voice, a disquieting collage of tone and personality, drags up the stairs.
Hello?
Oh!
Hi. What are you doing here? Are you here to kill?
Ah! Mindfucker has already begun. I know. I screamed. Ah!
No, thank you. Oh, don't be such a baby.
Oh, wow, all right. Give head pat, thanks.
I don't want to do this. Let's just turn around and leave. This feels wrong. This feels like a trap. Like whatever we do, we're gonna die.
I mean, we kind of already died once. What's another time, huh?
We don't even have a weapon.
I mean, also true, but
But we already tried turning around and leaving, didn't we?
yeah, we did.
He threw up a wall.
Yeah.
No way to go but forward. And whatever choice we make, whatever she is, we know one thing for sure. And what's that? That the fate of the world hinges on your success? There'll still be plenty of ways to ruin his day.
He's funny. I like this guy. All right. Left, soft, or center? She sounds like she means Aki. Bro. Sounds solid center. What did you do to die from last chapter? We tried to ditch our responsibilities by leaving. We kept trying to leave, but all paths lead back to the cabin. And unfortunately, what happened was we ended up infinitely multiplying the cabin. So yeah, soft stairs, center. Right is always the right way. All right, to the right then. Right makes right, I think.
You step to the right. The path feels soft and reassuring against your feet. The stairs almost seem to cradle you as you make your way down, like they're guiding your heels from one step directly to the next. You barely have to extend any effort to descend, the stairway doing most of the
Or
work
the light,
for
the
you.
fuck.
You don't feel like there's any concern that you might slip or tumble or lose your way. But the further you go,
Oh no!
sink in. First, it's like a lovely plush carpet, your toes digging down.
This was a
No
mistake!
resistance at all. Soon enough, you're fighting just to keep your knees from sinking out of sight. The softness threatens to swallow you whole, wrest control of your body, and surround you in a false ethereal bliss, pretending to save you from the cruelties of choice and consequence. It's slow going, but you manage to fight against the overwhelming urge to fall back into comfort and nothingness, the very struggle to continue forward consuming your every thought.
Oh god.
You slowly lose sense of yourself the further you go.
Seriously. No! Trying to get up to the north during winter.
Time disappears, and you can feel yourself begin to untether.
We made a horrible mistake.
Physical sensations dull and then vanish, until the only things experienced are the endless repeating patterns and emotions of the journey, a continuous march forward to a destination long forgotten. Consumption and betrayal, skepticism and blind devotion, rivalry and submission, terror and longing, pain and unfamiliarity. And at the heart of it all, an emotion that can only be described as...
Are you okay?
Oh! Hi.
What the hell was that? What happened to us? I feel so strange. Like I'm fundamentally different, but also still the same person I was at the top of the stairs. Oh well, that was a trip, but now it's over. Time to get back to our old devilish ways.
All right.
The princess, eyes bright but otherwise shrouded in darkness, watches you impatiently from the other side of the basement. Don't forget why you're here. And why are we here again? In case you weren't listening, I'm afraid I lost myself on the way down. You're here to... He's just being an ass. We remember. Though I'm still not sure if we should trust you. Let's talk to her for a bit. Try and get our bearings. She
Would?
seems-
Oh, hey, isn't you would kill her? Sorry, I didn't realize I was here. Getting down here was weird. Like, it was pulled apart and put back together. You know what happened to me? For all I know, you're locked up here, down here for a reason. Well, you know why you're down here. You're apparently a threat to the world. I was sent here to slay you. Now, let's see. I would be polite. All I know is I would. Okay, great. Why Weiss is the goat. It's true. What the fuck am I supposed to do here? There's so many options. I know, right? I know. I know. It's this nightmare for. I know, right? It's great. It's great. All right. Hey, sorry. I didn't realize I was here.
That's okay. Sometimes I forget where I am too.
The shadows recede, revealing the princess's face. She's so warm and friendly. It's deception. Don't buy into it.
How strange. So, why are you here?
Oh, great.
As the princess speaks again, it's almost as if she fractures. And where there was once just one of her, there is now another. We can do that? I don't like this. It's those cabins all over again. Can we put her back? Again? Have you been here before?
Don't make expansion. Stop.
Should we tell him?
Nah,
Let him stew.
Ah!
Right, I'm telling him. Yeah, we've been here before, but we never went to the cabin. We just turned around and left until... It's hard to describe. Until the only thing we could see was the same cabin going on forever. And then you told us that the world ended and we died. And then we woke up, and I'm pretty sure you're familiar with all the rest of it. It seems to me like you saw something you weren't supposed to have seen. If only you'd listened to whatever words of wisdom you were given in that other reality. But what's done is done, isn't it? Whatever you saw last time, unsee it. Whatever thoughts weaseled their way into your head, unthink them. If it's not already too late. You have a job to do here, and you need to do it now. Ooh, new plan. Let's see if we can make even more of her.
She just slept on the slop stairs forever. All right. Let's see. I'm getting you out of here, try and free her. I don't know what you are, but I can't trust you. I can't trust anything here. Thanks, Colin. 2 voices and a narrator. I know, right? Retrieve the blade. Hold on. What's your name?
You can call me Princess, if you'd like. Princess.
Okay.
I don't know what happened to you, but you look like you're in one piece now. But I understand. Sometimes I feel like I'm being pulled apart too. It's so terrifying down here. But at least now you're not alone. And I'm not alone either. Probably stuck down here forever, aren't we? There's no way out, and barely a way in. I don't remember what it was like before I was in this place. Why would I know what happened to you?
No, the MC is not a girl. No, it's not a girl. Stop.
I don't know why I'm here, but there has to be a reason, right? You don't just lock a princess away in a place like this without a reason. I wish I knew what it was.
By the way, there are only 2 voice actors in this whole game. I just want to make that clear, okay? Yes, reality is breaking. I jumped because there's a crack. A cracking noise.
But you know, right? You have to know. You're the only other person I've ever seen. Or at least the only one I can remember. Don't give me false hope. Please just end this already. One way or another, just do it.
Don't be coy. We both know why I'm locked away here. I'm a monster, and the second I get out of this place, I'm going to end the entire world.
Thanks.
Okay, this was fun for a bit, but we can't even really interact with her, can we? What's the point of asking questions if all we're going to get is a million answers? Can't even follow what's going on anymore. We need to get out of here. This whole place is making me itch.
Apparently mousing over these options is all the damn same thing. Oh my god. If I let you out of here, what are you gonna do? Well, I mean, actually, I kind of know the answer, but you know. What's that water do? Let's do this to the Chainsaw Man and eat them? Also valid, but I don't really have necessary supplies to do that. Well,
Wait, that's not right. Go on. Take a step forward. Your foot lands, but it lands different.
there was 3 options in one, by the way.
A firm footfall, a gentle tread, a confident stride.
Oh, great. Edgy Kirby? What kind of kingdom would dare birth the destroyer of all worlds? I don't know, actually. In here for so long, I've been imagining my future with each of them. Damn. The choices you could make. Why not have all of them, I guess? Thought bubble for real.
You can feel yourself rupture. The room spins, your perception multiplying in a sickening kaleidoscope as your very self is pulled in incomprehensibly many directions. You find the blade suddenly in your hands. All at once you use it to strike at her bindings as you remain upstairs and slay her and leave her to languish alone.
Oh, boy. There's a knife in my hand. Can you see my cursor, by the way? Oh, hold on. Yeah, you can. You can see my cursor. It's a knife. 5 baddies, 1 Porsche. Hold on. A harem with same princess sounds like a hell of a steal. Anyways,
Is this what the end of the world looks like? What an unbearable mess. But this... we can't... Do you not have anything witty to say? I could use a good bit of wit right now. No, I don't, because this isn't fun. How are we supposed to have fun if everything is happening at the same time? It's the same as nothing happening, and nothing is excruciating.
you make a good point. People in chat speaking my language today. Came here to destroy 1 but got 3 instead. It's a wild 3P. She's already an Eldritch monster.
Luckily for all, nothing and everything doesn't go on forever. The world and the princess collapse in on themselves before it all falls apart. I think he's gone.
Huh.
We were never going to salvage this, were we?
No, I think we kind of fucked up, actually.
What happened to us? What are we? There are parts of us that are dead, and others,
They just don't fit.
we can feel them moving around in spaces they don't belong. It's all so uncomfortable. Did you do this? Did we do this? Can you pull us back apart? Can you fix us?
We should help her. I think we did this. How surprisingly sincere.
You're right, actually.
I didn't actually think our actions had consequences.
Damn, you think?
It's a little late for regret, isn't it?
Yeah.
Please.
Ah. 10 toes never fold. I'll do my best. You read my mind? I don't think you're supposed to be fixed. The no is so funny. No. Really, guys? Really? Just chat face. No. MC2 OP started fusing them all together. It's like, oh no. What is the solution to having too many girls wanting you? Oh, of course, just fuse them all together. This is a terrible idea. Who thought of this? It's like, you get the worst of all worlds at that point, right? Alright, what are you guys thinking? Not even Frankenstein's monster wouldn't want nothing to do with her. I thought we agreed to fix her. I mean, I was gonna say I'll do my best, but here. I read a book that solved a love triangle that way, actually. Oh, really? Did it end well or not? It'll fade out in 45 minutes. Just fuse the two love interests together. Oh, alright, well. At that point, well enough. I mean, at that point, do you experience identity death? They can try the fusion dance again? You get 5 baddies in one. Oh, you know what? I forgot. That's what I forgot. Hold on, excuse me. I was like, something's missing. Something is definitely missing. Excuse me. Shih Tzu. Shih Tzu, wake up. Wake up, boy.
Kill them all.
Oh, there he is. And then, let's see. Ow, gold. Ow, regular. Okay, great. All right. So, what's it gonna be? You say kill them. How do we kill them? We don't have a weapon. All right, it's gotta be one of these, all right? I'm not picking this one. That's a lie. This one, I would probably pick. This one also I could possibly pick. Big Kith? No. No. I'm not going to fix you. We already agreed we were going to try and fix him, right? Kith? Stop. So you want me to pick whatever I want? No. Okay, great. You know what? Walks away. All right, we're going to pull it. You give you 1 minute on this, okay? So do your best. No. Smooching time. Pucker up, princess. Why don't you wetting those lips? God damn, no. Be nice to see the devs do an interactive thing. I mean, oh, you know what? Crowd control would be kind of funny, huh? I have to vote against hands, people. We must prevail this time. I mean, you will find out. You have exactly 1 minute. It's not looking good, by the way. Personally, I'm going to vote do your best. All right? I'll always vote for the funniest option. Also fair. But what if the funny option turns out to be sad? Don't tie the vote? I mean, you know, it's clearly not tied. You guys definitely want me to say no. Perhaps I should have done one playthrough without influence first. Ah, well. Oh. But you don't know if she had the chance to hear your reply. Everything is possible, nothing is. She's gone, replaced with something else. Oh, damn.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
And she dissolved to nothing. She didn't even hear us say no. Maybe this was the play for real. I don't know where she went, and I don't know how we'd even go about looking for her. The narrator is gone. I think I'm supposed to look at the mirror.
There's something dreadful about it. I don't think you should. No. Don't do that.
I mean, I don't think there's any other options, guys.
You're right. She's gone. It's just us and that awful thing.
You're approaching
What the
me?
hell are we supposed to do?
Yeah, oh god damn it.
He is. Does that mean the world ended? Again, what the hell are we supposed to do? I'm begging you, don't do this.
We don't have a choice, do we? I mean, we do. We could just close the game, walk away, but still. The mirror never scared you before.
It's different now. It feels, I don't know, final.
Existentialism for sure.
Ra WARUDO.
Alice in Wonderland time. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. It's you. I mean, yeah. You are alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. You are at the cabin.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
You were the monster the whole time. I mean, I think we're all monsters in this case. Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me here? What happens now?
Nothing, as we are, but I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
You know what this feels like? This feels like when you accidentally cheated and got to the final boss when you weren't supposed to. And now the only way to undo everything is to do it the right way. Lovecraftian like? Marriage already. A lot of wedding rings. What if I don't let you do this to me? I was sent to slay the princess to stop her from destroying the world. If I help you, is that what you're going to do? Make me forget. How many more pieces of you do I have to find? Maybe I don't need to know, huh? Okay. Make me forget.
She asks that I tell you to remember her.
Okay.
You won't.
All right.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path,
The real Slay the Princess starts here. You'll know when you see it.
and in the basement of that cabin
What do you
is a
expect?
princess. You're here to slay her.
This time,
If you don't,
I'll do it myself.
it will be the end of the world. Unfortunately, you're the only one who can pull this off. I don't make the rules. I wish I did, but I don't. I'm talking about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people. You have to put an end to her.
You have any evidence of this to back you up?
Look, you're already on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very important task?
The brown
If you
route.
made it this far, you might as well reach the end of your journey.
How can a princess locked away in a basement end the world?
Don't linger on the specifics. You have have a job to do here. Just get in there and do what needs to be done.
You sound like
All counting on you.
you sound like an abusive workplace. Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up?
While I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock. Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up. And before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation.
Source, trust me.
Doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point.
This is true.
If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no changing that. It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything.
Also fair.
Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her. Then I guess we'll just have to see what happens. But a word of warning. If you go in prepared to hear her out, she could easily trap you in her web of lies. And the more you listen to her honeyed words, the harder it'll be to pull yourself out. Then each and every one of us is doomed.
Oh no, I died. Slay her, yes, girl. Have you guys seen that video of like Leon S. Kennedy? Just like, he's just like, he dies and the restart screen is just him acting like fucking, what's the word? I don't know, fabulous as hell. Honey self-do, it's like, oh no, I died. Restart? 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 It's just like, oh my god. Alright.
So sure, go, talk to her. See how that turns out for all of us.
Gang gang.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life.
Leosa, hello. May the bard survive the princess. Hello. Well, kinda. This is our second time around, technically. Technically third, but you know, you get the idea. Anyways, I'm doing this my way this time. We tried what chat wanted, and it ended up very, very weirdly. But hey, good to have you.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing.
Where's the psych part of the psychological horror? Psych.
Good. You're still listening to reason. It would be better if you had a weapon, but you may still be able to do what needs to be done. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
You didn't let us finish, you let her force a restart? That's fair. But she's gonna do so anyway, right? 80 hands? Nah.
She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone? I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Oh, hey, Black. I'd let her live. Well, we'll see what happens, right?
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
Let's talk a bit first.
Okay.
What's your name?
Oh.
She pauses, carefully formulating her words before she responds.
You can address me as Your Royal Highness. Or you can just call me Princess if Your Royal Highness is too formal.
No name, I'm out.
Is Princess her name or her title? What if it's both? Could you imagine being named Princess Princess?
I don't know anything about you. For all I know, you're locked up down here for a reason. If I'm the first person you've seen in a while, what have you been eating or drinking? Oh, let's see. What are you going to do if I let you out of here? I'm going to keep you locked away down here, at least for a little bit. We can get to know each other better while I decide what to do. Sorry, but I just can't trust you. This doesn't add up, and it isn't worth the risk to take your word over the potential fate of the world. Go back upstairs to retrieve the blade without saying another word. I can't believe they're keeping you down here like this. I'm getting you out of here. Examine the chains. Okay, I'm going to get you out of here. Don't make me regret this. All right. I don't know anything about you.
Of course I'm locked up down here for a reason. I don't actually know what that reason is, but you don't just stuff a princess in a basement and throw away the key without there being some sort of an explanation, right?
You have all the explanation you need. You should know better than to trust whatever she comes up with.
If I'm the first person you've seen in a while, what have you been eating or drinking?
I don't see what that has to do with anything.
How are you alive?
This is the only time this is ever going to happen, but I agree with the princess. That's hardly relevant.
That has a lot to do with everything. The evidence is right there.
Okay, but actually, what has she been eating? She has to eat, right?
That's what I'm saying. What are you going to do if I let you out of here?
The princess hesitates before responding. She doesn't know. She's been down here too long to have any idea of what she'd do in another life. She knows what she'd do. She's just searching for whatever answer she thinks you want to hear.
That's going to be hard.
Are you looking for the truth, or are you looking for the right answer? Because with the dynamic we have going on here, I don't think the specifics of what I do really matter. It's not like you'd believe me. Like I said, you can call me Princess if you'd like.
I think we have a bit of a communication problem here.
I'm sorry, I've been down here so long, I guess I've just forgotten. I must have a name, though. Everyone has a name.
Okay, that's weird. She hadn't even thought to pick a name for herself. Hopefully you're starting to see that she can't be trusted. Go back upstairs, get the blade, and slay her before it's too late.
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think. I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here for so long.
That's... How long has she been locked away?
Did they tell you how I'm supposed to end the world?
Never did, but I don't think they ever will. I was hoping you'd tell me. What a freak, hold on. So, let me explain something, chat, about the bartering of information. When you try to exchange information, it only works if both parties are open to laying all cards on the table. When one party decides to withhold information, that is an abuse of information that can be used to manipulate the other party. In which case, regardless or not, whether she is withholding something or she just doesn't know, it would hardly be smart of us to lay all our cards on the table. Okay, so this is how I see it. If you withhold something, then you have some leverage to the conversation because they don't know what you know. And that is dangerous. On the other hand, you can lay all your cards on the table. All right? This is what we call being an open book, right? To say that I completely trust you with everything I know. This is often seen as naive. However, it is a strategy that sometimes works, depending on the nature of the other party. Bro, I'm talking about Mario Party. I don't know what he's saying for real, but these chains sounds fun. Princess, fun, crazy. What's a red flag if not a challenge? You should gaslight the princess. Braun's a professional gaslighter. It's called playing a little bit of poker. When does Peter Griffin show up? I don't know, actually. But let me think about this, all right? I'm going to remain silent on this one.
They haven't shared a thing, have they? All they've done is point a finger. At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust. Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why.
True.
I don't trust that. And I don't think you do either, or you wouldn't have come down here to talk.
No, how do I trust you either?
She has a point. We're talking like this for a reason.
So this shouldn't be about what I'd do if I got out of here, or me saying the right thing to convince you to save me. This is about how messed up this whole situation is. This is my life we're talking about. Do you really think I can even end the world? Why would I even want to? We both know that if there's people we can't trust in this situation, it's whoever locked me down here, and it's whoever sent you here. And those two groups are probably one and the same.
Don't let her turn the tables here. This isn't about trust. This is about risk. We stand to lose everything, all for the sake of one person, and a subjugating monarch, no less.
We've unlocked this option.
That seems like a pretty good compromise.
I don't think I could bear being down here that much longer.
Leaving her alive is too risky. If you don't deal with her soon, she will find a way out.
Why didn't you tell me that earlier?
So I'm the only one who liked that idea.
It's alright, man. I understand.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. It would make it easier for both of us if you'd help.
You really giving me the ultimatum, huh? Game be a little louder? Alright.
But if you don't, I can promise that you'll regret that decision.
You have to make a choice. Let's hope for all our sakes it's the right one.
Oh, now you guys are like, oh, wait, evidence, right there, witch hunt, burn her, kill her, slay her. Neuron activation. Brings us in the camp of, yeah, I'd let her fucking kill me. That's not evidence. Well, it's not. However, okay, let me put it like this. If the evidence is your death, right? You don't believe someone is bad until they kill you. You know, at that point, what do you do? Real Schrodinger's box there, right? She low-key threatened violence, though? That's true. Oh, she's sorry. Low-key threatened. As in threatened us, but yes. Okay, look. I can fix her, but whatever's wrong with her is way hotter. She's only upset because she's locked up. If I let her out, maybe I'm her special one. She doesn't kill me. Alright, chat. Do you want to know what I would pick, or do you want to pick? Real as fuck. True? You want me to pick?
Bad pick.
Alright. It's been you so far, it's true. I've been... Alright. This is your run? Let's see. Am I hoping to die today? Do I want to see the world burn? Left the forest or stabbed her immediately? This all you? That's fair. Oh, hey, Marshy. Hey, question for you. So, this girl right here has the potential to destroy the world and kill everybody. Would you kill her, or would you let her go? We all know my choice. Kith. I don't think that's an option. Just a thought. Oh, hey, Carnage. Don't we all have the potential? This one especially.
Throw her into a volcano, let her burn into nothing.
Uh-huh. Does it give the option to talk first? Yeah, we tried that. We were threatened with violence. As if, well, we could just leave her here, but then she'll eventually get out anyway. And then where will we be? The person who decided to keep her locked up when she wants to be free. And we could kill her. You know, that's the name of the game. Right? Basically, Psycho Gorl versus Gaslighting Narrator, and you make decision. You can save? Yeah, you can save, but I don't really see a point in saving here. What if there's no right answer? Actually, there is no such thing as a wrong answer. This game only has every answer is viable. There is no wrong path. I'd let her go and see what kind of devastation she could wreak. What would I pick? My run? It's true. We're waiting for your answer. I know. I want bronze pick. Well, I need more context. It's true. Why don't we get this context right now? You don't need context? What if she's only violent because she's been mistreated? You know, we asked that question earlier to the narrator, and the narrator's like, it doesn't matter. PTSD. Context of this pants grab. I want her to. Oh my god. Mattery said it doesn't matter. It basically says there's no point in asking the chicken or the egg because the egg is already hatched. She's going to destroy the world. Well, it's regardless of what you think. So your choice is either to kill her or don't kill her. That's all you get. What's going through your head? All you telling me to pick? Can she destroy me first at least? I don't know. Oh, hey, Hash Brown. Hello. Welcome in. Are you a fan of psychological horror and philosophical questions? Also, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. The real question is, are we hitting her? Are we hitting before she destroys the world? Oh, come on. Give me a break. Asking the real questions here. My life is that. True. If you walk her down there, she'll just find 10 million cabins again. Also true. There's an ultimatum here. I'm not gonna just lock her in the basement. The princess farted? No. I've been taking too much niacin and now I'm super red. Oh god. I hope you calm down and drink plenty of water or, feel better. Anyways. Certified hash brown moment. I want to see how I die.
You can't be serious.
Thank you. Thank you. You won't regret this, I promise.
Uh-huh.
You're making a huge mistake.
Here we go again.
Here we go again.
No. I think you're doing the right thing.
Mm-hmm.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
No, I don't have the key.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
If there isn't a key, do you have any other ideas?
Bronsu một hát, Bronsu một AAAS.
Oh my god,
Bronsu
wontons.
một cry, Bronsu một hát, Bronsu một AAAS, Bronsu một cry.
Thank you so much for subscribing in Tier 1 for 6 months. You're on a 6-month streak, but thank you so much, Wongtons. As always, enjoy the emotes, the fact that you don't have to watch ads when coming to the channel, and the fact that you farm channel points faster than the average person. Knife. Well, let me see.
Maybe there's some way to break the chains? Or if that doesn't work, I guess we can always cut me out of them.
She offers the suggestion with almost complete nonchalance. If we were stuck down here long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out if it meant we could finally be free.
I'm gonna be the voice of the contrarian here, hero, but I'm just saying, like, all signs point to something suspicious here, mostly because both sides are, like, too fearful to tell me anything. God dang it. When these narrators start giving us answers about the world, I swear to the heavens. Maybe there's a reason why he won't tell you something. Maybe it's because you don't need to know. Maybe it's because it's dangerous to know. Maybe your curiosity will end everybody.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
Great.
Is someone else here?
Oh, always the overzealous one, aren't you? So quick to violence. So quick to be contrary.
Funny joke, narrator. Silly goose. If there's no cap on a wall, she can just go free even with the chain still on. We've seen enough cinema to know that knowing's better than not. Well, if this weren't a video game, you only had one life to mess around with. Would you really want to fuck around and find out? I guess you would die with no regrets. That's what I've been saying. Should've gotten the knife first? Meh. I mean, I chose this. I don't regret anything.
You try the door, but it's locked from the outside. Your shouts and pleas are met with silence.
Oh, hey,
You're
Pika
here to
dudes.
slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
Great.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to.
I mean, you know.
Easier for whom?
True? Thanks. You became food. Oh no, I'm here to feed the princess. What am I feeding her with? What is the right thing to do, hmm? My answer wouldn't be healthy. Oh god. That's what I said? For who? Oh, you were real quick on that one, huh?
Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
Huh.
She barely hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf.
Hey, you guys wanted this. I was like, oh yeah, let her live.
As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal. It's the blade from upstairs. I'm not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now. Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
Also true. Ow, hey, gold pan, congratulations. Free her! Slay her! What's the third option? Lay her! No, I'm kidding. Well, actually, no, a good third of you want that option. Knife's the protagonist. Bruh. We losing a member today, boys. 07. Damn. You know, there's an age-old saying that goes around when it comes to guys. Don't stick your dick in crazy. Whatever that means. Save? Well, if you really want me to. No. Oh, I get what you said. You meant save the princess, not save the game. I'm sticking it. Oh, God. This has got me places I wouldn't go with a gun. Huh? You saved the game so docile, like it was cute. Thanks. You won't like what happens if you do that. Okay, saves. Real, man. You know, there's this book I used to read called Amelia Bedelia as a kid, and I always loved how, you know, I would always be on nearly the same wavelength. It's like, what do you mean? What do you mean that to draw the curtains means something else? I used to love those books, so do I. Anyways. Now, why don't you show me what happens?
Fine. Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place. You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm. Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit. She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal.
Yeah, I know.
No, she didn't. She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground.
Congratulations, we freed the princess.
How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
I mean, I think all the signs pointed this, but you know, we all wanted to fuck around and find out.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Alright, brave new world, yeah? Giant Red Flag, she doesn't care about one last arm. I mean, yeah, we already knew this from the very beginning. She go for the arm, not the wrist. I mean, it was the wrist, but it was a good chunk of the wrist.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I can't just let her escape into the world. As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade.
Damn, how evil. I've lost control of the story.
Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that.
I'll handle it. I'll step in.
Watch me.
Oh, god damn it.
What are you doing?
Help.
You bastard! You rat!
6. Why does a hand look like that? Because that's what we look like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I choose number 9.
Okay, there's no going back now. With you to the end. You bring the blade down to strike at the princess's heart. But she's fast. She ducks to the floor, your blade narrowly grazing her backside. Slaying her won't be easy now that she's free.
Help!
We could have gotten out of here together. Were you just lying to me this whole time?
No, I literally don't have a choice.
I don't know what's come over you, but if I have to kill you, then I'll kill you. Do you think I need both of my arms to do that?
She pounces on you with the same animal ferocity she used to tear through her arm. But you have a weapon. You raise the blade, digging it under her ribs, aiming directly for the heart. It's not enough to stop her. You feel her claws in your throat.
What if the narrator was in her head this whole
Somehow
time?
Sharp enough to pull apart
And we're actually just psychopathic.
sinew with ease. You collapse to the floor, your body unresponsive as your blood pools on the ground beneath you.
Seems we're both stuck to a dreaded fate, aren't we?
Eyes shining in the darkness, dress stained in red as her blood and yours both seep into the fabric. If we're lucky, the wound you managed to inflict will be enough to at least delay her escape from this place. If we're very lucky, we will kill her before she can reach the outside world.
End of the world after this, she probably will.
It can't just end like this, right? As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. I'm sorry, but it's over. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Chapter 2, The Witch.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is
You
a
cheat!
princess.
You liar! You dirty bastard!
Suck my toe? Hmm.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the
It's out of
world.
my hands, really. I don't get the chapter structures of the game. The chapters are arbitrary. They don't mean anything, really. You want to try walking away again? So you want to reload the save and kill her? Is that what I'm hearing? Still chapter 2? It is still chapter 2. Still my run? True. I have this one thing I want to try. But I need both voices.
Well, you're the boss.
The opportunist.
Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going? Fine.
Nope.
I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from
I need to collect more voices in my head.
That's strange. It looks like this path also leads to the cabin. How convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
Saves coming for pussies? Hold on now. Do it again.
You're really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you? It's remarkably selfish, if you ask me.
I'm not
I've
making the same
already
50 choices
outlined
just for a
the
different
stakes
ending,
of the
brother.
situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies.
Well, how do you know it'll lead to the same ending?
Dies. Forever. But fine, you turn around and trek back down the path you came.
Wait, something isn't right. can you still hear me? You're supposed to wind up back at the cabin again.
Ah, something different has happened.
What's going on? Where are we? I like it. Seems like it's got great acoustics.
The world around you is unwound. Its physical matter replaced by a textured nothing. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Memory returns. There is a distant rumbling, a sound of many sounds. Undulations pulse louder as something other comes close. You already know what dwells in the empty spaces. Feelers probe across the fabric of reality. Extremities find your consciousness and wrap themselves around it. You are no longer alone. Confusion. Why are you here? I am unfinished. Resistance. Fingers drag claws across the glass surface of your soul. Frustration. This vessel is full of you. It is useless to us if it doesn't bring more gifts. Force pushing against your will. No, you cannot go back. Not there. Regret. This world is broken beyond repair. We must weave something new. A wagging finger. There is only so much thread in this place. Do not waste it. I am our only salvation. Alright. Denial. Return to your destined path or face the consequences. Alright.
You're on a path in the woods. And at the end of that
I'm so
path
happy.
is a
This
cabin.
isn't the game for what the fuck. I love games that cater to my silly
basement
decision
of
making.
that
I know, right?
cabin
We dead again? Yes,
is
we
a
are.
princess.
Basically, we can't get out of here until we have explored every fucking ending. Alright? Alright. Let's try the badass ending, which is to say,
You're here to slay her.
you guys like
If you don't,
the strong silent type?
it will be the
Let's find
end
out.
of the world. You make your way up the short path to the cabin.
I'm still knowing it's
Find your
narrated? Yes,
princess
I would
within.
believe that's the point. Drip Goku mode.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
That's not being badass, that's being a sheep with no cognito.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it. if
It's
you
like
want
the
to
Terminator,
live.
he doesn't say anything.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess.
There
and
are no
save the
voices this
world
time.
without it. The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
Oh boy.
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Ain't that a kicker? Depending on what your options are, you influence the world around you.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Now, which princess would you like, right? If you decide you're fluffy or, reasonable, then of course the princess is going to seem fluffy and reasonable to you. If you feel like you're a badass, then this princess is going to feel even more badass against you, it seems.
Good. You're still listening to reason. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess.
She looks a little
There's
different
a
this
heavy
time, doesn't
chain
she?
around her wrist, binding her to the far wall.
Oh no, she's hot! Drone strike? I don't think we have that option.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
No. What the fuck you mean, no? His voice be tickling my brain. Chill. Oh. Sorry. I might have left. I might have let the villain loose a little bit just there. Sorry about that. Something Nero would say. Possibly.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh?
No
No talking then?
No.
Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me? I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it. So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
Drop the blade now. I'm sorry, can we just talk? Well, let's find out, shall we?
You lunge forward without a moment's hesitation. You feel flesh easily give way and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
Oh. This is it, isn't it? I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming. But I have to wonder, do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
Probably not, to be honest with you.
It's like she's convinced she can't die. Yes, even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive.
The North Cal accent.
But it's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago, that arrogant look still plastered on her face. But is it over? Really over?
Hello, Marco. Okay. Pause for a second, chat. Let's think for a minute. Now, instincts obviously tell us it was too easy. Of course not. She has to have had some trick up her sleeve. However, now I understand that there's some debate about Descartes and all that. You know, I think, therefore I am. However, if we go by the logic that our thoughts and choices influence the world around us, then of course if we believe that she's not dead, then of course she's not dead. That voice has got my brain spun around. I'm back. What happened? Oop. Leosa, perhaps it's over. You think it's over. That's what I'm saying. If you say easy, she'll be alive, it's true, but, you know, let's continue this train of thought.
Yes, exactly. It's over. With your work done, you make your way back up the stairs, closing the door to the basement behind you. Why do I feel like we've done something terrible? You did kill someone. Greater good or not, something would be very wrong with you if you didn't feel at least a little bad. But it was for the greater good. One of these days that will sink in and help ease your guilty conscience. But that day isn't today. Let's just get out of here.
What is the greater good, though? I don't know. Utilitarianism? Perhaps you say easy, she'll be... Police!
You
Well,
open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom.
ready to experience more lore?
Only, a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is nothing at all. Where a lush forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you
God
now
bless.
is the vast emptiness of some place far away.
God damn it.
What happened?
I mean, even I could have seen this coming.
Everyone is fine. It's just that you and the cabin are now far away from them. Don't worry. You'll be safe here. This is good.
The hair dimension.
Everyone is happy. You'll be happy.
Ah, denial. That's bullshit. Let me out of here. I was kind of hoping I'd get a better ending for saving the world. Oh, okay. Well, now it's between you and the narrator, isn't it? Bullshit. Blazing. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. The fuck you mean nuh-uh? Alright, let's see. Where do we go from here, shall we? What am I feeling? I was hoping for a better ending. I was also hoping for a better ending. But that's just a hope, isn't it? at the end of the day. Just you, the cabin, and the princess. I'd love to give the little guy doing the objection. Nuh-uh. What the fuck you mean nuh-uh? Let's see.
What's done is done, and there's no going back now.
Respectfully, Judge, shut the fuck up. You weren't even there.
This is what's best for everyone.
Does this sound
Trust
nuh-uh?
Time passes. You can't be sure if it's days, or months, or years, or even decades. It's all a wonderful, boring blur.
Now, by the way, I
Never
just
been
want to say,
happier.
you basically just hate everybody in this, including yourself, for the most part.
Psst. Hey, we're not just gonna stay here forever, right?
Nah, no, my voice in my head. I think you're right. We gotta escape this somehow. We gotta die. I don't know. Hell no. I like it here now.
I do, but you're probably not going to like it.
Are you think what I'm thinking?
The blade. We can use the blade to get out of this.
Okay, great. I'm so glad that we are two of the same mind here.
I can hear everything you say, little voice. There's only one thing it would want you to use that blade on, and I'm afraid that thing is you, dear hero.
Yeah, I'm aware.
He's right. It's the only way out.
Seppuku.
Do you hear that? It wants to take this happiness away from you. It wants this wonderful place to end. Do you not? There's more for us to do, and the only way for us to do it is to take that blade and use it. Don't you dare.
Rare case of lose-lose. I know, right? I didn't like that idea. I'm just going to stick around and do nothing, at least for a little while longer.
Thank you.
We are the voice of no hesitation this time.
I made this.
Being makes out with the narrator.
Is this not a good enough reward for saving the world? An eternity of bliss? You ingrate?
Ever heard of the term freedom?
Fine. Whatever. For the first time since time stopped meaning anything, you throw open the door to the basement and walk down the stairs. The princess's body
Holy
is
shit.
dust and bones, though the blade you used to slay her is still as pristine as the day you first held it. You pick up the blade, you stab yourself, and you die. The end. Nice knowing you.
Oh no, the Spectre. That's not good.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Key Energy VT, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. I hope you like psychological horror. Boo, I'm the Spectre. Ah! But I read that as Key Energy because it made sense to my head, but it could also be Chi Energy. It could also be Key Energy. But you know. I cast spell, testicular torsion, but it only works on men.
You're here to slay her.
This isn't Slay the Spire. Hey,
don't,
Tanchi, welcome back
It
from
will
your
be
lurk.
the end of the world.
No, we're here to slay a princess. We did slay the princess, but it didn't turn out too well. Alright. What chapter are we on again? Oh, you bastard. You're in for now. I'm wise to your tricks. Number 2, I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu. Wait, hasn't this already happened? You want to save the princess this time? Are you sure she won't hold a grudge against us for killing her last time? Nah, one. Okay, no. I mean, I'm in the okay, no camp, guys, but you know. Turns around. It could go any number of ways. What, in the multiverse? I'm just gonna let you know, though. Here's my prediction. If we proceed, what awaits us is possibly something terrifying. I'm just saying. Don't care if she deserves happiness. I don't know what she deserves, to be honest, at this point. All I know is the narrator's an asshole and the princess is kind of unhinged, but some of you like that kind of thing.
don't you start grandstanding about morals. The fate of the world is at risk right now, and the life of a mere princess shouldn't stop you from saving us all. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. That's fine. It wasn't very hard to kill her last time. We'll just do it again.
Oops. I may have harnessed the voice of the cold killer. All routes lead to my death. She deserves a psych ward? Oh god.
Well, if for whatever reason you're going to insist that this has happened before, at least your heart's in the right place.
Let's assume I'm telling the truth and all of this really did already happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything?
Those are two very different questions, but fine, I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. If you're back here, I'm assuming you died, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me. Oh, we listened to you plenty. We slew the princess just like you asked us to, and then you locked us away in an empty void for eternity. So we slew ourselves too. Well, if you killed yourself, then you weren't listening to me, because I would never want you to do that. Believe it or not, I care about you. And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences. What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We slew the princess, the world outside the cabin disappeared, we died, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me.
No. Everything has causality in this story, which means whatever you did in the last loop carries on through this loop. So.
Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you...
Narrator's so correct, killer again.
Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely?
It's true, actually.
Had you failed
Meta
to slay
theory.
the princess, what would have happened to everyone in the place you left? It doesn't matter, because we didn't fail to slay her. And if she's really back, which I doubt, it'll be just as easy to do it again. But after that nasty trick you pulled on us, maybe she's not the only one around here in need of slaying.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie though, this dude is like Dark Souls vibes. Man, motherfucker will sit there being like,
Dốc on you,
Catherine
I'm
died
into
right.
crazy lady pants grab.
hello waifu. I fucking love Cold. But Cold would be like, oh, I can't even die right. It gives me conniptions. He's just like me for real, for real. Welcome to Laundron. Are you new here? Well, you'll be stuck here forever, like the rest of us. Please.
Just stay focused, will you?
My heart? Nah. They put this man to the Darkroot Garden. Not the Darkroot Garden. Alright.
Oh. Do you think there's something else out there? Alright. Let's see what we can find.
You do that too? I got the Doki
It's bound
Dokis.
to
Oh,
be
come
more
on.
Interesting than doing the same
What you miss?
thing.
Oh, we killed somebody. Now we're back. Now we have the voice of a killer in our head. Have I met the aforementioned? Yes, several times.
Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going?
She hot? Oh, you want to find out? Hell yeah. Let's lie.
Somehow I doubt that, but fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin. That's strange. It looks like this path...
Nearly got to the hero.
also
No, they're two separate
leads to
voices.
The cabin. How convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
This princess is going to be my screensaver by the end of the stream.
Oh, how quaint. He really wants us to go in there, doesn't he?
Now, what if I told you, okay, that the chapter is titled Spectre, okay? And what if what we need to kill is not made of corporeal flesh? What would you do then? Who are you gonna call? Ghostbuster. But we don't have Ghostbusters, so, you know. Brings out the color in her eyes. Well, boy. Fell asleep and woke up again to the same cabin. I know, right? It's like time repeats itself. Leave again to face the void people. Fair. Fine, Casper. Let's go.
You're really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you? It's remarkably selfish, but fine. You turn around and trek back down the path you came.
What could go wrong?
Wait, something isn't right. Can you still hear me? You're supposed to wind up. What's going on? Where are we? I don't know. But it feels like home.
Well, here we are again. You know what happens now. She is furious. Oh god. Betrayal. Every door you close on me is a door you close on yourself. Do you want to linger here, entwined with the creature you taught to hate you forever? Eternity never ends. Cold spite. Our infinities shrink into something less. I hate you, I hate... Oh god. Sorry. Why have you come back? You're angry with me. Oops. Alright guys, we need to stop
You're
leaving.
on a path in the woods, and you're here to...
Alright. Do I get some sort of reward for doing this?
Yes, but you'll have to slay her before you get it.
Alright. Killing a princess seems kind of bad though, doesn't it?
Does it? Are you a monarchist? Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a fisherman or a miller or a seamstress? If anything, slaying a princess is much better than slaying a seamstress. Seamstresses contribute something of value to society.
Mm-hmm. He's so right. Wow. Save Scummus for leaving us for funny. Kill all the princesses. Karina is starkly like, I wish to save everybody. And I think that's a nice thought. Can you tell me what my prize is for going to be doing a good job?
It's a secret.
It's because
I
she's
think
locked
you'll
up?
like it.
Let's take a
It's
look,
a
huh?
special reward, just for you. And whatever you think it might be, I can promise you it's going to be even better than your wildest imagination. While I appreciate the mental exercise... we
Vive
are
la
running
revolution!
up
Alright, let's try that.
to the ticking clock. Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up. And before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation. Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point.
Never wish to save
If the
everybody.
princess
Only bad things
leaves
come
the
from that.
cabin,
It's true.
the
Sometimes you have to let
world
things go, huh?
will end, and there is no changing that. It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything. Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her.
Oh, we lost the option, guys. We'll have to try again next time. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending?
Of course I haven't. Why would I even consider that? Nobody wants the world to end. I mean, maybe some people do, like nihilists, or very, very evil people, but surely you're not one of those, right?
I'm entertained. Thanks for telling me what to do.
Don't mention it. It's all part of the job. You make your way up the short path to the cabin.
What if the narrator
Find
is
the
our
princess
world, and
within.
when we say we save the world, we're saving the narrator? Oh, how romantic.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare.
Angry
The
Corina.
air is stale and
Forget that we gotta
musty.
find a way to
The
kill his
floor
ass
and
too.
walls are painted
Forget
in
that.
fine layouts.
Anyways.
The blade is... You take the blade from the... door to the basement creaked. Her voice.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. Don't let it fool you.
Oh, it's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something? Then drop the knife.
We should. It'll go a long way to building trust with her. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. But killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us. You ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten your grip on the blade.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me? Because you should be.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it. So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
What if she isn't bluffing? What if she kills us? Anime pro tag thought.
You go into this expecting to die, you're going to die.
True.
Hesitating? Why don't you
Hesitation
drop the
is
knife and the two of
defeat.
us can be civilized with each other? Then I'm not talking to you.
Fine then. I guess we're at an impasse. Squint at her. Drop the blade. Slay the princess. We already did this one. I'm folding. Damn. Oh, man. Why do we gotta be so difficult?
I guess we are.
For the love of everything, just slay her already. Or drop the blade. Do something. You stare at the princess, squinting fiercely. She squints back. The two of you are gonna do this forever, aren't you? You'll have to blink eventually. Just make a choice. The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
He's gooning.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak.
He's too weak-willed, guys. There's no saving him.
Unarmed. We'll be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
She said the R word, guys. The good one. Wow. You want to flirt? Oh. Look at all the options. Congrats on your marriage.
Don't jump to any weird conclusions. We're two people who have met each
Riz
other.
her up.
By definition,
That's right.
we have a
If
relationship.
we lay her, we'll save the world. No, I don't think that's how it works. I'm here because you're supposed to end the world. True, we have a relationship of a strange sort, yes?
Don't just tell her that.
That's cute. Do you believe that? Do you think I'm some sort of monster? If I'm supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told you why I'm allegedly so dangerous.
Yeah, you said so yourself earlier, just saying. I was hoping you'd tell me.
Ending the world seems like an awful lot for just one person to do. I wouldn't even know where to start.
I believe her. She doesn't have to know how to destroy the world to be capable of doing it.
Then you could say the same about everyone else now, couldn't you?
At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust. Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you
You
why.
ate your arm.
That doesn't sound right to me. And I don't think it sounds right to you either. Otherwise, we'd be killing each other instead of talking.
She has a point. There's a reason I've been telling you to question the situation, and there's a reason you've listened.
It's true.
So, I could tell you that I'd lead a quiet life in the woods, or that I'd open an orphanage, or that I'd do any other number of good things that I'm sure you think you want to hear. But you don't really know me, do you? What can my word possibly be worth in a situation like this?
She's right about one thing. Her word isn't worth anything.
Like I said, it's all about trust. Blind trust.
No, that's what I've been saying.
So do you trust me, the prisoner, the victim, the princess clearly incapable of ending the world? Or do you trust whoever put me here?
Now, what if I told you that instead of just a simple cabin in a basement, I told you this was death row? But you didn't know why they were put in death row.
She's wrong. This isn't about trust. This is about risk. We stand to lose everything, all for the sake of one person, and a subjugating monarch no less. You can't. Don't bother.
People make mistakes. It's good not to blindly trust, not even justice systems. So who are we trusting exactly? Ourselves, I guess.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't, well, we can always put that knife to good use.
Her sharp eyes settle on the edge of the blade. She isn't suggesting what I think she's suggesting, right? She is. I'm sure of it.
I mean, you know, for the sake of sake, why not?
She hesitates before answering.
You can address me as Your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
Isn't that crazy, like how much of a juxtaposition there is between this personality versus the other one that we met earlier?
Again, she offers no specifics. No matter how hard you try, you'll never get a straight answer out of her.
Too long.
Was she kinder? Yes. 11-11, we'll keep it that way.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
Thanks, Farum.
You know why you're here.
We already know what happens with this option. We already know what happens with this option. We also know what happens with this option. So actually, we know what happens with every option. So in this case, I'll leave it to you, Chad. There's the poll. Pick your best options. Damn, you all want to save her. I mean, you know what's going to happen, right? Let's use points. Oh, you want to use points for these, huh? Alright, for next time I'll let you enable points. You hate not knowing contests. You'd hate this game, then. This game's all about not knowing any context and making the best of decisions, because you can never really be sure of anything unless you look up a wiki, but this game is too new for that, so. I'm broke. Damn, all the fart points. Anyways, it's a landslide. Did you pick up the knife before going to the basement last time, or did you leave it? Last time I left it. This time, I kept it. However, it didn't matter because the knife shows up anyway.
Oh, you have to be kidding me. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug.
Could be different, true.
They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
If you don't have the key, maybe you should go looking for it. I'm sure it's somewhere upstairs.
Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
Nuh-uh. You don't think you hate this game? No, I don't think you would. It would annoy you, though. And then you'd be like, you know, it was a pretty interesting game. And then you'd think about it for a long time. This is my prediction. Let's see.
I'll be here.
I mean, of course.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place. Is someone else here? Your shouts and pleas are met with silence. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done. You try the door, but it's locked from the outside. I'll repeat myself once again. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done. You make your way back to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd simply slain her like you were supposed to. Easier for whom? Easier for everyone.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they? The knife. Pick it up and cut me out of here.
You won't like what happens if you do that.
The betrayal, no.
Against your better judgment, you place the blade
You already know what's gonna
against
happen
the
here.
princess's arm, just above the massive, unyielding chain. You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and you make quick work of it. Before long, you're able to crack through bone, and she pulls the bleeding stub of her arm through the iron gauntlet. She didn't so much as utter a sound. Free from her bindings, the princess turns to face you, her fierce gaze
This
meeting
princess
your
is
eye.
much more determined than the last one who just smiles at you.
How is she so composed after losing an arm? It's like she isn't even bothered by it.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I just can't let her escape into the world. As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade.
Now, I know you guys hate this narrator, but what if my theory is true that all these voices are just voices in your own head, and so the only person you hate is your own self? Nuh-uh.
Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me. You bring the blade down and plunge it into the princess's back. Finally. Okay. There's no going back now.
This is a little different, isn't he?
Though the blade left a deep gash in her shoulder, she barely so much as flinches, turning around to stare at you incredulously.
Are you serious? I don't know what came over you, but if we're doing this, I guess I'll have to kill you. Do
She's
you
badass.
think I need both of my arms to do that?
Doing
I can
rocket.
beat you to death with
Murder. Murdere. Okay. But hey, welcome in. Good to have you.
one. But I don't have to tell you that. I'll go ahead and show you.
Oh boy. Give up.
As the blade falls from your trembling hands, the princess rears
Hey, I know
back,
half of you wanted this
bringing
too.
a bone-shattering haymaker.
Ooh.
You fall to your knees, barely able to process the ringing in your ears before she hits you again. Every blow is as punishing as the first. You feel bones shatter with every impact, unknown ruptures blossoming with blood somewhere inside of you. If we're lucky, the wound you manage to inflict will be enough to at least delay her escape from
Oh
this
no.
place.
Yeah, let her
If we're
live.
very
Yeah.
lucky, it will kill her
Should have slain her.
before
We
she
did that
gets
already.
out.
We're experimenting because, you see, what we learned, surprisingly, from the first playthrough that we fucked up, is that we are trapped in this never-ending cycle of a cabin, a knife, and a princess. And the only way to get out of this, to escape this void, is by finding every single iteration possible until we have collected enough essence. Is her dress torn? Yes.
Oh, too weak to even try fighting back. How disappointing.
She places a confident
Oh,
knee
shit.
on your chest.
It's a
pushes
heel.
you down to the ground. Her knee falls to your throat, your windpipe crushed beneath a weight you didn't think her slight form could possibly possess. It can't just end like this, right?
No, it definitely will.
I'm sorry, but it's over. Everything goes dark, and you die.
How does that line go again? Man, I love a woman who'll just fucking kill me. The tower. Now, okay. Every single run we've done in Chapter 2 has so far has been, let's get out of here.
And at the end
But
of
this
that
time,
path, you're here to...
let's go. I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu.
A terrible sense of deja vu. No, you don't have that. This is the first time either of us have been here. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me. What does it matter what he knows? There's
Voice of the
nothing we can
Broken.
do to stop her. She's just going to kill us again.
Alright.
She is not going to kill you unless you let her. But slaying the princess and saving the world is going to be much more difficult than it has to be.
Yes, the
You
tarot
spend
card.
the whole time second-guessing yourself. It hasn't. Or if it has, I certainly haven't been a part of it. We've just met for the first time, you and I.
Let's see what the Voice of the Broken says about this one this time. Carrot
Those
cards.
are two very different questions, but fine, I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. You died last time, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me. Of course we died. She didn't feel pain. She didn't feel much of anything, did she? And she broke every bone in our body before she decided to let us die.
No, this is the Dark Souls guy.
Oh, come to light the fire, have you? Bonfire's over there. Not that there's much of a point. We're all going to die anyway.
What were we supposed to do to stop her then? What are we supposed to do to stop her now? It's pointless. She's just a princess. Slaying her shouldn't have been difficult, but
Did someone say chaos?
You've been given another chance.
I'm here to kill
actually do this
chaos.
right.
He can't be Dark Souls if he doesn't laugh every time. Oh, that's true.
Can't even die right. Gives me conniptions.
Depressed hero now? Yeah.
And I believe your
I mean,
other
the voice of the
question
hero
was
is still
something
there,
along the
but
lines of,
now we have a
"Oh,
different
what's
voice
the
too."
point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
I blame you, by the way.
What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. The princess killed us, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me.
I wouldn't say that.
Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely? If it's the latter, what do you think happened after you died? Do you think the people there lived happily ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about
My
the end,
machinations lay
everyone and
undetected for
everything, just like I
years.
told you she would?
Yes, it was I. King Dragon sends his regards. My machinations lay undetected for years.
If she ended the entire world, why should we even bother? We might as well just walk up to that cabin, break her chains, and let her do whatever she wants. It's all the same in the end. Just because she's capable of ending the world doesn't mean you're not capable of slaying her. Both of those things can be true at the same time. So chin up. I believe in you.
Alright.
Just be quick about it.
She killed me last time around. How can I make sure that doesn't happen again? All she did last time was beat me to death. How can someone like that end the world? Quote from last time, she's just a princess. Why was she strong enough to beat me to death with her bare hands? Who locked her in that basement? What is this place? That's a good question, actually.
People locked her in that basement, and I told you what this place is. It's a path in the woods. Don't overcomplicate things. She is just a princess. Whatever you think happened to you last time, just get it out of your head before you get to the cabin, and you'll be fine. Or we could pledge ourselves to her and stop pretending that we're capable of doing anything in this situation. She probably doesn't even need to try to overpower us. Can we tone down the pessimism just a smidge? I'm not being a pessimist. I'm just being realistic. You're being annoying.
Ooh.
Just ignore their bickering, and whatever you do, don't pledge yourself to her. I cannot stress enough how absolutely catastrophic that would be for everyone, myself included.
What do you guys think? That sounds like a new option to me. People locked her away. Why couldn't they slay her? Why is this falling on me? You're being cagey. Why aren't you telling me? That's true.
Look, I'm not supposed to say this, but it's because you're special. You're the only person.
How do I know you're not lying to me?
Call it a prophecy.
I mean, technically, they're both lying to me.
But it's just the
But,
way
you know.
things are. Oh, I didn't know we were special. Of course you're special. Why else would you be here?
I feel like I'm being patronized just a little bit.
Who cares if you think we're special? As far as I can tell, the only thing special about us is that we get to experience painfully dying all over again. I've told you everything you need to know. Going into more detail would just overcomplicate an otherwise very simple situation and make your job more difficult. The less you know about her, the better. Like I said, if she killed you, it was probably because you didn't listen to me. Don't talk to her, don't trust her, just go in, do your job, and save the world. Great. Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin.
If only Peanut were here to ban the narrator. Gone as usual. So sleepy. And back in the peanut sack she goes.
A
Alright.
warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her.
I'm so invested. I know. It's such a
Don't
good
believe
story.
A word she says. Lying? Cheating? Why would she even bother? She didn't need to do anything like that last time. She caught us off guard last time. We'll be fine. Let's just keep our wits about us. At least one of you still has a shred of sense. Just make sure you listen to him, and not that whiner.
We need to collect more voices, guys.
If that's what you want, I guess I don't have a say here.
I'm starting to understand why this game is 10 gigabytes.
The interior of the cabin is larger and more grandiose than its humble exterior would suggest. The only furniture of note is a massive marble altar with a pristine blade perched
Well,
on its edge.
the chapter is called The Tower.
The blade is your implement.
Why is it all the way up
If you want to
there?
do this right. Why do we feel so small? We don't feel small. We are small.
Like I said, the world is a reflection of our own psyche. Leave it this time. That's a good idea, actually. Let's submit to her. Maybe that'll give her our mercy. My brain is huge. Peanut isn't here because the main character is nuts. Oh my god, call him. I'm not small.
Walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime. You reach
Not this
forward,
time either.
Rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
We should count ourselves lucky. Some things are better left unseen.
Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope this means you'll finally drop that ridiculous past life nonsense. You haven't died, and you certainly haven't been killed by the princess.
No blade this time. Yeah. Maybe she'll be more receptive if we're unarmed.
Blade, no blade. It doesn't matter.
Oh, hey, Pit Bunny. That hand, though, is true.
The door to the basement creaks open,
Oh, boy.
revealing a spiral staircase. Its steps almost as deep as you are tall. The smell of
I want to punch
incense
this broken
drifts
man.
up
I mean,
from
that's
below.
kind of the point, right? He expects you
For a
to.
moment, you almost feel at ease.
Don't worry.
This is actually kind of nice.
It's still a stone basement.
If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
I think it would have been extremely funny to pair up the broken with the cold and just see how that works out.
Her booming voice rolls
Booming?
up the stairs.
Is that a guest I hear? Don't linger on the stairs. Come down and witness me.
Oh god, she's even more powerful. Binks is in trouble.
You weren't kidding when you said it was booming. She wasn't like this last time. You shouldn't have come down here unarmed. We need to get down there. She wants us to see her. We need to see her.
Oh good god, you are a simp.
Should we be worried about your sudden change in attitude? Just a few minutes ago, you were going on about how pointless everything was. Now you want to go.
Is this the voice of Binks?
It doesn't matter what that little voice says. He's not the one making the decisions. Though if his ramblings get you to the princess, they get you to the princess. Making your way down the spiral staircase is a time-consuming and exhausting effort, every step requiring you to clamber over one edge before dropping to the next. But soon the end comes into view, and you tumble to the bottom, entering the vast, temple-like room beyond. The princess towers
hello.
over you, almost glowing in the weak starlight, her figure framed by a stained glass window. Her long hair billows around her, and a chain binds her wrist to the far wall. The chain is nothing to you.
That's good
It
lord.
might as well be a toy for all the good it would do. I told you it was pointless to resist her.
Man, that's why we didn't bring the weapon this time, right?
The little bird has returned to me. I wonder what he wants.
Oh, I see.
I see your hands are empty. You've already given up, haven't you? You aren't even going to try and kill me. How sweet.
Oh, great.
And more than a little disappointing.
I'm folding.
She's
แมว
disappointed in us?
I hope she wasn't talking to me.
Kneel.
No.
But the words don't leave your mouth. Instead, your legs buckle and your knees hit the floor.
Yes, ma'am.
That's my good little bird. Now, why don't we talk?
No. This is apparently the ending you guys wanted.
The last time we met, you told me I was destined to end the world. That thought wrapped itself around my heart. It has pulled at me since the moment I squeezed the life out of your broken lungs.
See, this is what I meant earlier when I was saying leveraging information, because depending on what you don't tell her is what she'll use as leverage
Man
against
not
you.
good bird.
I mean, not good boy. Oh boy.
I could feel its fundamental truth awaken me.
Oops.
The collapse of the old is a necessary prelude to the birth of the new. And the world as it is now is overdue for alterations. It's time for me to seize my destiny. And you, little bird,
Know
will
your
help
place,
me
Type B.
seize it.
Give hat. The bird already has a hat, so I can refund you that because I forgot to take away the hat. But you know, There you go. There's your points back.
Well, that gives away the game, doesn't it? It certainly does. And beyond that, it more than lends credence to our conversation in the woods. I don't love the thought that in some other reality you failed to destroy her, but what's done is done. I can only hope it helped you learn a valuable lesson.
Oops.
You are the only one who can deal with her. And if you don't, well, she's let you know what will happen, hasn't she? And you shouldn't have trusted us with her destruction. She is inevitable. Can't you feel it? He's being melodramatic, but he's not exactly wrong, is he? What are we supposed to do to stop her? Okay, first things first, you're going to have to stuff those pessimistic thoughts someplace far, far away and commit yourself to what needs to be done. The stakes of the situation should be perfectly clear to everyone now.
Praise the sun.
If you're going to save the world, you have to have faith that you can pull this off. You can't win a battle that you've already lost in your mind.
It's true. What would you have me do? What do you have planned? Could be whatever you want it to be. What happened to you after I died? I'm yours to command. Oh, narrator, I already lost. No, in my mind, I chose to lose.
All you have to do is break these chains and set me free.
How the hell am I supposed to do that? If you're so powerful, can't you just break the chains yourself?
Don't be rude. Of course she can. It's not rude to question someone who's apparently trying to end the world. That's exactly why it's rude. We should know our place.
I can, easily. But that isn't what I want to do.
Oh.
The story of a terrible and bountiful god unbounded of her own will is no story at all. It's not worthy of everything I am, or everything I'm bound to become. It isn't even worthy of what I was. The destruction in Genesis that's to follow in my wake is deserving of a song that can echo for eternity. The song of you, being so struck by my glory, so overwhelmed by what I am, that you feel you must deliver me into the world.
I mean, that's a pretty compelling argument, Senator, but why don't you back it up with a source?
And from your act of utter devotion and submission springs a new dawn, a better dawn. Submit now, submit later. It makes no difference. Because in the end, no matter how vainly you struggle against me, my will triumphs over yours.
Just because you're supposed to end the world doesn't mean you actually have to do it. You can be whatever you want to be, nerd emoji with a little finger up.
This isn't about desire. This is about what I am. And I have little interest in discussing destiny with one that cannot see the divine truth that shines in my heart.
What happened to you after I died?
Know the limits of your privilege, little bird. There's an empty place at my side for you to fill, if you'll have it. But it is not a place for an equal. It is a place for something worthy to be kept. A priest,
Actually,
perhaps, or a pet.
Who went the Redditor route? Well, shit.
Your will was so easily broken.
There's no other
Am
options.
I that magnificent? All you need to do now is break my chains.
If this is what you want, then I guess there's not much else for me to say.
I'm ready to be a dog, goddamn, man.
No, you can't just give in to her. Not when the stakes are so high. Not when you're so close. I won't let you do this.
I mean, go ahead, man, try.
There's still something in the way. A greasy film inside of you where it doesn't belong. Trying to conceal you from me.
Oh boy.
Is that a person? No, it used to be a person. It's something different now. An echo.
Is she talking about you? That's impossible. She's not supposed to be able to interact with me.
You're a small one, aren't you?
Oop.
A shriveling little worm stretched beyond its limits, trying to control things that it can't understand.
Hey, you guys wanted the ending where the narrator gets shut up, right? And there you go. Columns full. I'm folding. Not small and tough.
No. What are you talking about? I'm just...
I don't care what you are. You're mine.
Ah!
Ah.
Rise, my little bird.
Oh, yikes.
Without hesitation, you're brought to your feet.
Ooh.
Break my chains.
And how are we supposed to do that? We don't even have a weapon. All you need to do is believe it's been done.
It's over. I'm sorry. Evil ass laugh. Oh, what can I say? Oh, it's something about tonight's bringing out the evil laugh in me. It's like, hey, so I don't know. I can't do it on command, but given the mood, I can pull it out when I need to. Free her. But what if I don't? What happens then? What if I don't wanna?
You poor, wretched little thing. You already do believe.
I'd be eternally sad.
Always believe.
Am I lawful neutral? You guys
All
can
you
guess
have
what
to do
affiliation I
is
am.
Open the last door to your heart. It's easy. Once you let her in, you'll be safe and free forever.
Boys of the Hero, I think it's 2 against 1 here. Oh, sorry, it's 1, 2, 3. I think it's 3 against 2 here. I think the math is stacked against us.
Please don't do this. There's nothing to be sorry about. This is how it was always going to be. And it is good. Alright, I'm done with this. I'm just gonna go sit in the corner. Let me know if we get our agency back.
Thanks, Hero. I'll let you know how it goes.
Her chains shatter, and the cuff falls from her wrist. She is loose, and the end is upon us.
What a good disciple you are. Come,
Depressed Binks.
it's time for us to leave.
Oh, boy. What happens now?
Nothing. And then, everything.
I'm folded. Oh, boy. Oop. Hey, we got it. Sweet. Gotta catch them all. But you do not take her hand, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go?
She's folding.
Try and
Oops.
find her?
Everything at all at once? Kind of.
And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Because it's time for us to remember. Shit. This is the end for you, but it's not for me. You always get scared.
But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything. I don't want to look at us.
See you on the other side. It's gonna be okay.
Okay. If you say so. I'll trust you. For mercy.
You are the princess? No, not quite. Bloat, you've grown. Oh. Chad to be missing. Huh? Wait. Actually, now that you mention it, where is Chad? Uh-oh. Oh, Chat went to the cooning session. You're right. Has chat been empty this whole time? That's crazy. Hold on, let me see if I can fix this. There it is. Huh? There you guys are. What the heck? Where did you guys go? Oh wait, you guys been here the whole time. Hmm? There you go. Let me just make sure to adjust that real quick. Hold on. That looks right. Double chat, just like the first run. What the? Ow, gold! Damn it. Display name is changing. Oh shit. Well then. You're at the cabin.
I am sorry I said that I hated you. I do not hate you. When I found you in the long
Is this about last time?
room, I was terrified. When I found you in the long quiet again alone, I was hurt.
This game really does remember every single damn decision you make.
To leave me here to wither. But your commitment now is final. Your ability to walk the path of mutual annihilation is vanished with your return. If you still wish to obliterate me, it will have to wait until I am complete.
It means we're all committed now, boys.
Flickering lights in empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before. Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again. Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression. I am different, but I am the same.
Wish I was one of those hands there.
Eyes close in reflection. Perspectives meld together, and the breadth of my experience stretches to new corners. There are contradictions, conflicts in my nature, and there are familiarities that bind everything together. It feels correct. This is what I need to be. This is the only path forward. With every gift you bring me, I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be, and every exploration yields new and complicated truths. What I will be is different than what I am, and what I am is different from what I was. I cannot tell you what desires I will hold when I have changed. But in this moment, all I want is to know myself and to know you.
Good night, everyone. I hope you have a good rest of the stream. Thank you, Marshy. And once again, this is a love story. Believe it or not. A blasphemous boss. Thank you.
Those paths lead to worlds you've already seen, and to perspectives
You cannot
I've
repeat
already
yourself.
made my own.
Interesting.
They are useless to us now, inaccessible. The only paths of value are those that are yet untread.
I still be watching. We don't have Twitch downloaded mobile, so I just can't chat. I see. Okay. All good.
Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me. The vessels are shaped by memories of you, but their impulses are drawn to the edge of the long quiet. To them, you are a gate to something more, and any hurt you've caused them is understood as a fair price for freedom. But they are only thoughts and perspectives. They are not me. The wounds they've suffered carve texture around my heart. Without them, I would be as I was before.
My heart is breaking. It's fucking amazing.
I would be alone and without sensation. I could not feel the joy of having you by my side, for I would not know your absence.
Ain't that some shit?
Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them.
That's true.
My joy is in seeing what you choose. There are no wrong answers, and every perspective illuminates my shadows and shares new secrets. This one is Dominance, a figure capable of bending everything to her will. She will make for a terrifying and divine heart. Do not mourn her, for she would not be able to mourn you.
That much is true.
If I am to be an ocean, you have nurtured me into a pond. My waters are shallow and murky, and I yearn for more perspective. You will have your rest in due time, and I am sorry for the burdens I place on you.
I'm ready to go back.
I will long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
Always so abrupt with this one. Bring the tower to her.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Alright, chat. I've had my fun. Now why don't you tell me what to do, alright?
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Breathe air. Oh, I know. How about this one? Sweet, I've always wanted Alphamara. Vive la revolution. I know what Binks would say. I will rip the world in two with my bare hands just to make her happy. Let's pick this one, guys, because we haven't picked this one yet.
That's the spirit.
I knew it. It's true. We didn't pick this option. Vive
You
la
make your way up
revolution.
the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
Alright, knife or no knife? I wonder what princess we'll find this
The
time.
interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Real. Oh, skip his dialogue? Oh, we can do that.
The blade is your implement.
Let's see here.
You'll need it if you want to do this right.
See, we could do preferences, right? Skip. Actually, no. We could just press it. We could press the skip button here. Skip and save scum. I mean, I can, but let's see. Anyways, blade or no blade? By the way, I just want to ask that again. What'll it be, chat? Excuse me. Yes, blade. Okay.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult
Beyblade,
to slay
hamster.
the princess and save the world without it.
What will she be this time, I wonder?
The door to the basement creaks open. Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
Oh.
She sounds dangerous.
Don't let it fool you.
Hey, I think I'm here to kill you? Or just continue down. Hi! What do you guys think? Go ahead. Take your pick. I'll drink something real quick. I no longer want to be horny. I just want to be happy. Hi.
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Come on down.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes
Oh,
with
hi,
the
Mark.
princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist.
She's so coldly beautiful.
Alright, let's see.
Is she really a threat to the world?
Oh, hi, Mark. Alright, what'll it be? What'll be, chat? Go ahead. Deliberate. No way. With the frizz? Shoot her. No, we did do nuh-uh last time, by the way, just saying. You caught me. Alright. What happens if we pick nuh-uh, and we picked Steal Your Nerves? We haven't picked everything else. What? No way. Alright. I think this one's funny. I think this one's also funny. Might sleep at this desk? Please go to bed. It's bad for your back if you sleep at your desk. Second one? Uh-huh. Yeah, you caught me. I'm here to slay you. That's my vote? Alright. I no longer know what to do after the last part. My chair reclines back. Then you're sleeping in your chair, not your desk. When you say sleep at your desk, that means face planted sideways on the surface, drool coming out of the mouth. Like, oh no, I forgot I'm here. Now my face is sticky. Say the second one with Adam Sandler's voice. Oh, yeah, you caught me. I'm here to slay you.
That isn't a good idea. Just drop the knife, and maybe the two of us can talk things out.
She's right, we shouldn't. We should just drop the blade. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want.
Alright, do we drop it or we tighten your grip? We tightened your grip last time. We just drop it this time. Immediately. Drop? Alright. Drop it like hot.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with
Eat.
an unceremonious clang.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face. Unarmed. We'll be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her.
By the way, no matter what happens,
Just make sure
I
you
do
don't
believe we
pick
need to
up
kill her
the
this time, okay?
You're going to need
Just how do you want to kill her? That's all.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
Yeah, it's pretty awkward. With kindness. Do you know why I'm here to kill you? This one's new, actually. Go with the funny one.
I know. I just said that. Now why are you here to kill me?
I have my reasons. Do you think I just come here to kill you? Kill someone without even knowing why? That'd be ridiculous.
And yet you hesitated the moment you saw me. And you dropped your knife. If killing me was really that important, you'd have a little more gumption, don't you think?
True.
So, someone put you up to this, right? And whoever it is, it's probably the same someone who shoved me into this dark pit and chained me to a wall.
That's a fair question. Who chained her in this basement, and if she's so dangerous, how did they manage to trap her? Why have we been left to do their dirty work? Don't give away the game, and don't let her distract you. That's exactly what she wants.
I'm right. aren't I? So who put you up to this?
Do you know why I'm here to kill you?
Do you?
Damn. I know what I've been told. Whether or not I believe it is an entirely different matter.
So, you're not going to share? How pointless. If you want to talk, I'll talk. But this isn't talking.
Well, we've talked enough then.
Oh? Have you decided what to do with me?
You know why you're here.
Well,
Doubt, unfortunately, clouds your thoughts as you attempt to run her through.
here we go.
A moment of distraction and hesitation is all she needed to sidestep your thrust and deliver a catastrophic blow to your jaw.
Oops.
It feels like you've been hit with a sledgehammer. You can feel bone grinding on bone where your jaw has been fractured. Holy shit, that hurts!
You're telling me.
Though she's unarmed, the shock of that first strike is enough to stagger you, putting you and the princess on somewhat equal footing. Your blade slashes through the air again and again, and her fists connect with your body as many times or more, each impact as heavy as that first bone-crushing hit. We can still turn this around.
Uh-huh. Let's see. We can't pick give up because we've already done that one. Flee and lock her in the basement. Finish the job. All right, boys and girls and everything in between, what'll it be? I'll leave this one to you. Just understand that whatever your decisions are, it'll affect the next loop. Finish. Okay, fatally. Finish the job.
You and the princess stare at each other, both gasping for breath, equally exhausted. You probably won't make it out of here alive, but you can at least make sure that she won't make it out of here either. Excuse me? Do you think this is what I wanted to happen? I have a duty to state the facts of the situation, and honestly, it's a miracle anyone is still standing right now. Can you not feel all those ruptured organs bouncing around in there? If the princess doesn't do our friend in herself, internal bleeding is certain to finish the job. The two of you clash for the final time. You feel your ribs break as she delivers a heavy blow, but you push through the pain, falling forward and sinking your blade deep into the princess's heart.
You know what I appreciate most about this game is that you can, in fact, finish it.
Oh.
The two of you fall to the floor.
Well, this is a new scene.
This was fun.
The princess gasps, her voice an unhealthy rasp as her lungs start to fill with blood.
You put up more of a fight than I thought you would. But I have to wonder, do you really think this is the end?
But you don't have time to worry over such things.
No,
Everything
kid.
goes dark, and you die.
All right. The adversary. Put the hands up.
You're on a path in the woods. You're here to slay her.
I already slew the princess. Sure, she also killed me. I definitely got her. Why am I here again?
I can assure you that you didn't slay her and that she didn't
Satan.
kill you. People don't just spring back to life after dying, and the two of us are meeting for the very first
Was there ever chapter 1? Yes, there was.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
The real enemy was expected Princess Norms all along. It's true.
You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me. That's fine. It doesn't matter.
Voice
if
of the
we get
stubborn.
hits. The only thing that matters
New voice
is
unlocked.
marching up to that cabin and winning.
Should you let the narrator know that we remember? We don't have
That's the
to.
spirit.
But I like
There's
doing
no
it because
point in
we get a new
squabbling
voice in the
over
process, I think.
things just up that hill.
I was the real princess all along. I'm so pretty. Let's just proceed to the cabin. Actually, we're kind of stubborn, huh?
Those are two very different questions. Let's say if you died last time, which probably We did our best with the information we were given. And we did kill her. And yet you still died, didn't you? So congratulations. You've been given another chance to actually do this right. And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous... What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We killed the princess killed... Yes, but in this... Had you failed to slay the princess? What? Ugh. Enough with the talking. We've got a fight to win. Nothing else
Alright.
matters. I couldn't agree more. The cabin and your destined confrontation with the princess awaits.
Alright. Let's just go.
A warning. She will lie. Lying and cheating doesn't sound like her at all. Not that it matters.
Oh
It's
my
not like
God.
she can lie or cheat in the middle of a fight.
Oh, this guy wants to throw hands so badly. Most terrifying thing is that this stream is the damn head pat. It's true, actually.
Are you sure about that? The point of my warning wasn't to start an argument over what circumstances the princess is capable of lying in. It was to give you some broadly applicable advice.
This motherfucker sounds like Kano.
The princess will do and say whatever she thinks it will take to get her out of there. So don't trust her.
Can
Ever.
Small get a head pad new?
We
I
clear?
wish, but no. It's so hard to get it on there. Bro said equal rights and lefts.
Crystal, let's just get on with it already.
This dude who wants to fight so badly. What'll it be this time?
The cabin is
Oh.
tighter than its exterior would suggest. Its cold stone walls press in on you, as if
Caveman
trying to
era.
forcefully direct you towards your destination. The only furniture of note is a black iron altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge. See? Even the cabin has the right idea. Let's get
There will be
moving.
bloodshed.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
We bring it now? Oh yeah, we're bringing it.
That's because there's definitely a mirror. There isn't. You already wasted so much time in the woods. Who even cares if there's a mirror?
Care about whether I'm being lied to. Let's see how handsome I am.
I care less about that and more about whether we're being lied to. If he's willing to lie about something as innocuous as a mirror, what else is he hiding from us? I'm not lying to you. Use your eyes. There is no mirror.
Why is it so
would
tight?
I
It's 'cause we're
lie
not doing
about
what he
something
tells
so
us to.
meaningless?
It's like there are two opposing forces. There's the narrator and the princess, and then there's us and the voices in our head. Approach the mirror. This is what
Walk
always
up to
happens, by the
wall
way.
Next to the basement.
We
This
go to the
really
mirror.
Isn't funny.
And we try to do this, but there's
Reach
nothing there.
forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
Oh, is it he, not he? I don't know, actually.
But it was there a second ago. And now it's
A figment of
gone.
our imagination?
So all
No,
of us
no
can
way.
Stop arguing about it and get to fighting.
Yeah, we got a dragon hand. Wait till you find out what happens after this.
Very different. Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope this means you'll finally drop that ridiculous past life nonsense. You haven't died, and you certainly haven't been killed by the princess. So focus up. The world is depending on you. You take the blade from the altar. It would be difficult to slay the princess.
I'm going
and
in
save
for a
the
fight this
world
time.
with a weapon.
I love how the cursor just changes to your hand with a knife.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing
Voice,
a
no, the
rough
hero
stone
forgets every single time
staircase,
because of the mirror.
its walls pressing at your sides and tightening as you descend. The air seeping from below is heavy and oppressive, with an almost sulfuric odor to it. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her fierce voice carries up the stairs.
Is that another challenger? Finally. It's been ages since I've had a good fight.
It's like I'm fighting multiverses of princesses, I swear.
This isn't what she sounded like last time. Her voice is a little deeper, almost threatening. Good. Sounds like my kind of princess. As much as I appreciate the enthusiasm, just make sure you don't let your bloodlust get to your head. You need to stay focused and keep your wits about you. Remember, you're here to slay the princess, not to have a good fight. As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view. A large shackle leading from her wrist to the basement wall.
What's that emote? Oh, kick a chat. Called it kind of. Satan? The devil? Makes it shaking in his chair right now. Tinko, rips his shirt off, transforms to like an alpha wolf, I don't know, something like that. No one understands me in my pain.
Looks like she could rip those chains out of the wall without a second thought.
She does have horns, yes, and a tail.
Oh, it's you again.
And hood feet.
I've been hoping you'd find your way back here. Good to see that death doesn't stick for either of us.
Yep.
And you brought your little knife, too. Yes.
Okay, handlebars. Goddamn, I'm full. Good lord, people. Lol. Welcome back, Boulder. I stepped away and came back. She's even hotter now? Yeah, that's what happens.
I'm going to have fun breaking you into little pieces.
You'll have to fight me for it first. Definitely happened.
Okay, fine. Let's say for a moment I believe you. For all we know, whatever happened to you last time was just a fluke, and beyond that, do you know who doesn't remember anything that happened last time? Me. I don't remember what happened last time.
Involuntary yoga.
Are you okay? Of course I'm not okay. As far as we're all concerned, the fate of my world is still very much on the line. Not all of us have the luxury of jumping over to a parallel universe the second we die.
Shifter. You know, if you know, you know. You do remember me.
Oh, I remember you all right. Best 3 minutes of my life. So, why don't we do it again?
See? She wants to fight us again. There's no reason for us to stand around talking.
You look exactly the same.
I'm not saying I'm not here to fight, but I think the two of us have a few things to unpack first, like how we're both still alive. I'm not a giant demon lady, bye.
What is there to unpack? I was dead and now I'm not, and the same goes for you. There. Unpacking done. Don't you get it? We've been given free rein to wail on each other. Forever.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Oh my god. That's a PB, personal best. Just 3 minutes, damn. Alright, you know what we're doing, boys. Heaven or hell, duel one, let's rock.
Finally ready to complete your destined task, you launch off the wet stone floor of the basement and catapult yourself headlong towards the princess.
Instant ramen.
Here we go. Let's make this count. Oh, we'll make it count, all right. As you bridge the gap, your blade slashes across the princess's chest, splitting skin and drawing a jagged line of bright red blood.
Oh.
She's unfazed by your onslaught. Her expression barely changes as her fist collides with your ribs, cracking them like twigs and driving you right back down to the basement floor. You can hear her chains snap as you struggle to recover from the impact.
Wild throw.
She almost looks disappointed in us. Why is she disappointed in us?
Oh, you don't actually get it, do you? That knife may be sharp, but you clearly don't want to kill me. It's not fun if you hesitate. It's not fun if you try to trick me and make me bleed out. It's only fun if you go straight for the heart.
Just got a point.
You need to put everything you have into seeing me dead. Or what's the point? So don't be afraid. Don't hesitate. Kill me.
Don't let her get in your head. Reincarnation or not, this world needs you to win. She's huge, but that probably means she's slower than us. Take it slow, think it through. Don't panic. Bleeding her out is our best course of action. Don't listen to them. She understands something that they don't. The only way to win, the only way out of this is through her.
I agree with that guy.
If that's your plan, then that's your plan. You push off the ground, ignoring the pain in your ribs as you charge at the princess once more. You can feel flesh give way before a sudden impact blunts your momentum.
Marissa?
Your
Or-
weapon
yeah.
tightly lodged in the bone of her arm.
Ooh.
She grins at you from behind her guard. Pull it out. We'll try a different angle. No, we can do this. Just keep pushing. We're not gonna win if our weapon's stuck in her arm.
Keep pushing. Keep pushing.
The princess's grin widens as the two of you push against each other, her fiery eyes and masochistic glee practically lighting up the dreary cave.
Yes, you finally get it, don't you?
I do. You know. Push.
Yes, you're right. We don't even need to talk about it.
Your balance is suddenly thrown off as the princess pulls you into her knee. Collides with your ribs, and you feel them splinter, cracking like wet wood from the impact.
I do.
We're
Push
fine.
real good.
You only have enough time to
Ooh.
notice before the princess follows up and smashes her
Oh,
forehead
headbutt.
against yours.
Oh shit.
Your grip loosens from the impact, the blade still wedged in her arm as you tumble to the cold stone floor. I said we're fine. I didn't say you weren't fine. I was just describing what happened. You might not have said as much, but you certainly implied it. It really doesn't matter. The princess glances down at the blade embedded in her arm, and with near total ignorance to pain, slides it out of its sinewy prison.
You forgot this.
Do it again.
She tosses it at your feet.
I do love a good fight. When you being metaphorical when you said that nothing exists outside of this more of the world than just this cabin, I saw trees and everything on my way here.
How much more proof do you need? Would it help to watch me rise from the dead with your own two eyes? Fine. Go ahead. Stab me in the heart. See what happens.
The princess throws open her arms, exposing her chest. Is she really just going to let you slay her? Do it. Do it right now, before she changes her mind.
Hit you with a Muay Thai clinch. Oh shit.
Hold on.
The Bane technique.
What if this is a trick? If she's leaving herself open like this, there's only one way we can strike at her. For all we know, she's 3 steps ahead of us. 3 steps ahead of us? Have you met her? This isn't a trick.
It's true.
And how would you know that? Because I wouldn't think to trick us. So why would she?
Actually true, actually. Like, the third voice is always a reflection of the princess's condition.
That's a great point. So please stop hesitating and end this now.
We die in her hug. Slay the princess. Actually, I'm not gonna take a cheap win like that. It's true, we fight.
The princess grins as her arms fall back to her sides.
Good. Enough talk. Let's fight.
Now we're talking.
You and the princess attack each other once again, each of you dealing a single, terrible, lethal blow. Wait, does that mean we're dead? Or rather, about to be dead? As your blade pierces her sternum, the princess
Oh,
buries
shit.
her fist into the soft meat of your organs.
Hearts are blade. Double KO.
Horrifically painful pops, a gush of fluid, and it's over. It's finally over. No, it's not. We're just getting started.
Oh shit.
But it is over. Dead is dead.
This
I know
guy is so
isn't the
badass.
happiest ending for you, but you saved the entire world from ruin. There are few better endings than that. Well, are you going to listen to him, or are you going to listen to me? Get up.
Oh fuck.
Wait, no, that can't be right.
Oh shit.
Your eyes bolt open and you push yourself back to your feet. Alive. Ha! I told you. I told you this wasn't over. What about her? The blade went right through her heart. What about her? If we're fine, then she's fine. No, she's dead. She has to be... No! We're all shit out of luck, aren't we?
He found his one way.
I I knew it. I told you we should all believe in her. This is perfect.
This is so funny.
The princess rises from the ground, staggering slightly, one hand wrapped around the hilt of the blade still buried in her heart.
We don't even need to start over anymore, do we? Let's go again.
Oh goddamn.
She pulls the
Oh,
weapon
fuck.
from her chest, barely wincing, and hurls it at your feet. You know what to do. Again!
Heavy mob.
Because she came back. What's the point of fighting her if she can just do that? All of you need to settle down. This whole situation is coming dangerously close to untethering. She clearly never actually died. You just missed her heart, that's all. Oh, we just missed her heart? Oh, of course, that's all. You were the one who said we hit her heart. You were the one who said it was finally over. Well, I guess I had it wrong. You guess you had it wrong? Aren't you supposed to know everything? I never said I knew everything.
What's close until what's that supposed to mean?
Nothing. It means nothing. I shouldn't have said that. But you did say it, so it means something. Oh, stop bickering over nothing. Our destiny is right in front of us. Pick up the blade and go to her. Okay, fine. That is what I meant by untethering. Do you hear him rambling on about destiny? He's lost the thread, and if you lose the thread, you won't be able to save the world. And what is that supposed to mean? I don't have to answer that, and I'm not going to answer that. Why the bloody hell not? Because right now, there's still a razor-thin chance that you're able to get your act together. There are patterns of thought out there that beg to be finished, but once you finish them, that's it. They change everything. There's no going back, and if I say anything else, you're going to finish one of those thoughts. What?
Oh. Ah, that's funny. Princess can't die. You mean like the princess can't die, don't you? Well, it's too late for that. I think we've all thought that one. I'm not going to say the princess can't die. I'm not even going to think about it. That's so funny. Lie. The princess can die. Okay, well, you guys want to lie? It seems like the funniest option. You know, just saying. Teehee.
But you did think it, didn't you?
That which cannot die cannot die.
I tried, you know. I tried
Eat
very
hot chip
hard
and
to
lie.
make this work. I don't like that resignation. Are you sure we can't just unthink it? Yes, like I said, I'm afraid some thoughts can't be unthought. I'll be back in a moment. I'm going to pour myself a stiff drink. If I'm going to see the end of everything, I'd rather not be sober. So I was right! Why are all of you so glum? This is perfect, isn't it? We get to experience greatness and battle and triumph forever. But I think it was the stubborn one who said, your destiny awaits, right? No, hold on. There has to be another way. What if we just leave her down here? What if we run away? What if we convince her not to end the world? You can't reason with her. Ending the world is her fundamental nature. It's not a decision she can flip on and off. It is her. And what exactly can't we leave her down here? Because all it would do is stall the inevitable. And what's wrong with stalling? Oh, there's plenty wrong with stalling. The end is still the end, and I'd rather face mine head on. You mopey ass. Why did you even ask us to slay her if it was going to end like this? Because it didn't have to end like this. If you don't mind, I'd rather not spend everyone's last moments arguing with you. It's time. Yes, I suppose it is. If we fight her forever, then maybe she can't end the world. Maybe everything can still work out. I guess we'll just have to see how things play out.
Don't you get it? You don't have to shuffle your feet. What comes next is going to last forever.
Join your adversary.
With an unbreakable determination, you snatch the blade from the floor and stumble back to your feet. Both you and the princess quake with adrenaline as your eyes lock across the basement floor and share a knowing look. Free from hesitation, you close the distance, both you and the princess aiming to end each other. Your blade digs into her neck, grinding against her vertebrae as her fist connects with your
Yikes.
body. The impact forces the air from your lungs, stars dancing in front of your eyes as you fail to keep your bearing.
Coolest person in the world ever of all time.
Both collapse to the ground before either of you has a chance to survey the damage. And then we get up. Yes. And then you get up.
Wake up, Samurai. We got a princess to burn.
That was a good one. More.
You and the princess
Holy.
exchange dozens of devastating blows. Sometimes you manage to strike first, and sometimes she tears through you before you have a chance to act. But more often than not, each of you fells the other in the same moment. And then you get up and do it again, and again, and again, and again, and again, and again.
Oh, you know, I forgot to put the tag on. It's like, yeah, you know, there's gore in this. Oops.
We're all still here. This is all gonna be okay. Isn't it? Isn't it?
But he doesn't answer the voice. He'll never answer. He's gone.
What are you waiting for? I'm right here. Do you think this is... What is this place?
Hey, welcome back.
Did we do this? Huh. I didn't think we had it in us. But I guess that stuck-up control freak was right. It's the end of the world, isn't it? It's the end of everything. Far from it. We're still here. And she's still here too.
I feel so... tired.
And there she goes. We bagged another one, boys. And girls and everything in between.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Kosher says, it's the end for you, but it's not the end for me. Do I be the asshole this time? You know. Time to bag Drip Princess? Now hold on, guys. Up to me. Variety. Also a good point.
What is that supposed to mean? Whatever awful thing I felt before, it feels so much worse now.
Screw that. This can't be the end. It just can't.
Goated, honestly, totally not because the princess is true. You withered the decay. Oops.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction, a mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again. All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same. As easily as you can stand to be you. You are like me, even if you have chosen not to look at the corners of you that do not fit, even if you have chosen to ignore the brilliant contours of your soul. And yet my waters flow and my streets bustle. There are no words that can describe me into non-existence. There is no logic that can bind my multitudes. I am everything that you have known me to be, but I am also none of it. It changes me, but it doesn't make me worse, nor does it make me care for you any less. Does it make you worse? Do you resent me?
This one's for you, Binks. Not really. It seems so distant as soon as I'm near you. No opinion one way or another on the matter. I just want to stop. I hate it. I think I hate you. I don't know what that says about me, though.
It says that your heart is gentle, that even in the darkness you are guided by compassion.
That one's straight from the heart.
This one yearns to grow and struggle. Even now I feel a will pushing against mine, not realizing that we are one. She will make for a fierce heart. Do not mourn her. We will provide her with the growth she fought for. My perspectives are shadowed. You have seen what I have seen, just as I have seen what you have seen. The angles of my vantage do not offer me hidden truths, and my attention is turned inward.
Yeah, I'm aware the clock is not right, but that's okay. We'll leave it at 11:11.
Perhaps this will change when our work is done. The desires of my multitude thrive in endless competition with themselves, but none of them rise above their dance to influence me. I yearn for what I have always yearned for, our awakening. Other desires shrink in the light of knowing you and knowing me. We will know when we near our destination. I care about your gifts, but I have no preferences to burden you with. Even if I did, I would never dare to tarnish our relationship by assuming myself above you.
That's important. I'm not saying this one. If you really love someone, then you do what you can for them, and vice versa. It's a two-way street.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
I know that, Bard. I just don't want to hurt her. If you want to set her free, then you must. Besides, just think of all the ways that all the different sides of her you get to see as a result. Anyways, I think that this will be a great game to revisit. For now, though, I have to get some sleep. So let me see who's online, shall we? It's been a quiet night. Okay, that's a lie. It has not been quiet at all, but it's been fun. It's been a fun night. It reminds me of a game I played years ago called Disturbed. Oh, I think I know about that game. I don't remember what it's about. I remember the title, though. Let me see. philosophical? I mean, yes, it's psychological horror. It will do that. It's in the same vein as Soma, where once you peel back layers of horror, you're left with something. Oh, hey, whoops. You guys like jump scares? Sorry about that. Still would, understandable. Oops. Oopsie daisy. What's in the schedule for tomorrow? Ah, I can pull it up right now, actually, after I put on some nice music here. Let's see here. Are we going to put the schedule on the Discord? You're right. Let me see. My schedule for the week. Later, gamer. Thanks, Poxy. Been lurking, building power, just so you can dump a fat one. Sorry. Let me see. My schedule. So, here's the plan, chat. We already passed Monday. We did that. Today, we played Slay the Princess. Tomorrow, I will do my best to overcome the bugginess that is Spooky's Mansion, and then finish it. And then there's a possibly to-be-determined game I have planned that will also scare the shit out of me. But I will try. Good God. Then after that, on Thursday, once again, we're revisiting the trilogies, Faith 3 and Cursed 3. I'm going to redo Faith 3, because there's apparently a true ending. And to do it requires me to face my fears a little bit, which means we have to redo the whole thing and face some god-awful things in the dark. And then in Curse 3, I have not played that. I have no information on it, but it's going to be fun. And then, let's see. Thanks, Murdoch. You get HD renovation? Nah, I'm good. More Slay the Princess? Nah. I think we might just save that for Halloween on next Tuesday. Wouldn't that be something? You know. End the night off well. And then we got, on Friday, I've scheduled an Escape the Backrooms collab with some friends. You know them well. They'll be here. You know who. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. I heard that game is pretty spooky. I might shit myself. Is Silent Hill? No. Escape the Backrooms. But I don't own Silent Hill, so I can't even play it. And even if I don't know. I don't think I could handle Silent Hill. It's a little too scary for me. Like, as in it's gonna fuck me up inside. The Three Stooges plainly. Yes, you know who it is. So by the way, well, no promises, but Saturday might have something. I'll probably won't be here, but if not, then you might know where I'll be. You know. And then on Sunday, just a reminder, I still have the Scary Story competition up until Saturday. So if you get it in by Saturday night, then I will check it on Sunday, and then we will read over all the stories on stream. Now, do keep in mind, it starts a little earlier on Sunday at 8:30, so that there's time to read through everything. Hopefully nothing there is too long. And then after that, we'll decide the winners. I'm probably gonna get my pants scared off, or I'll laugh trying. One of those. But yeah, that's the schedule. Look forward to it. And let me see who we can raid. Anybody out there? We got this person here and that person there. Do 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 do. Ba da ba da ba do. Ah.
Hey, you guys need help?
Oh boy. Oh, that's a good stream to raid into. And then I've decided. All right. A favor never goes unpaid. Despite my annoyances with the characters of the game, I enjoyed the stream very much. Oh yeah. See, that's how you know that you are extremely engaged with something when you have visceral reactions to it. As in like whether it's good or bad, you react to it and like that means that you are invested. Anyways. Thank you for the stream, have a good night. Thank you, Cavalder. Fuck the narrator, love the princess, I know. I know. There'll be more of it. I need to finish this game. After all, I bought it. Thank you for the stream. Please get some rest when you can and have a good night. Yeah. Alright. Follow me. Over here. That's the wrong one. There we go. Alright. Thank you everybody for coming. Thank you for sticking around. Thank you for braving through the psychological horrors with me. There's the raid message if you have the emotes. If you don't have the emotes, then feel free... Nostalgia jump scare. Whoops. If you don't have the emotes, feel free to use this raid message instead. We're going to be raiding Mikaguto, who is another VTuber. They raided us last time. They're Jiangxi Ghost Hybrid. That's what they are. And they're currently playing the Faith trilogy that we played a while ago. I'll be playing more of this later. I believe they're somewhat halfway through the game, maybe. But yeah, give them some love. If you're watching the VOD, thank you so much for taking time out of your day to come see me. Hopefully, get to see you live one of these days. Hope you enjoyed this one. This one was quite the tale. But yeah, do pick up the game yourself if you want to, or I don't know, just experience it vicariously through me. Other than that, sorry. Next time you see me will be tomorrow at 9:30 Pacific time for more scares and spooks. Good, I got him. Am I gonna survive this week? I feel like I'm gonna like just keel over and die. I don't know. But yeah, you know where to find me. Have a good one, everybody. My name is Bronsois, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye!